Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, then take a look down below in the description box or look in the chat where you will be able to find my links there. That being said, just want to remind all of you that this is not a free reading. This is a $10 USD super chat. So if you are interested in participating, make sure that you read all the information in the chat, which I will be doing shortly. Ace. No. Okay. Which I will be doing shortly. Okay, intuitive friends. So today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on either one of the two questions. All right. What does so-and-so feel about me, or what does so-and-so think about me? Okay. So it's one of the two. And then, of course, I'm going to give you as much information as comes through. And please do remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay. All right, so if you are interested in taking part in this reading, it is a $10 either super chat, super sticker, or super thanks. And that will be, well, obviously when you do that, I'm going to be able to see who's taking part. All right, that being said, intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's review some of the important guidelines here for this live for entertainment purposes only reading. And as I said, the $10 is USD super chat only. You're gonna pick one. Okay, what does you do not need to add the person's full name, only their first initial, or their first name. Okay, so that would suffice. Okay, that being said, you're just going to pick one, how the person may feel about you or what they may think about you. Okay, at this moment in time. Please remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And the 5 guidelines are as follows. Please read the legal disclaimer. I will read it, of course, as well. This is about 7-minute, give or take, reading. Sometimes it does extend a little bit longer. I will call you in the order that your super chat has come through on the chat. Okay. If you're not present when I call your name, I'm obviously going to call your name again, and then I'm going to skip to the next person who has a super chat. Okay. Number 4, tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. So your free will and choices ultimately shape your journey. And number 5, there are no refunds. What you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always within your power, your responsibility, and your free will. All right. Hello, Monica. How are you, my dear? Welcome. And of course, thank you so much for the super. I will start your reading in a minute. Let us read the legal disclaimer, and then I'm going to jump into Monica's reading. Legal disclaimer is as follows. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace professional, licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal advice, or professional, licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Please read the guidelines. And this is not a free reading. It is a $10 USD super chat. Pick one of the following. How does fill in the blank feel about me right now, or how does fill in the blank think about me right now at this moment in time? All right. Hello. Hello, Monica. Welcome back. All right, Monica, let's take a look here. Oh, I'm happy that you're doing very well. And let's take a look here at S. How does S feel about me right now? All right. Let's dive into this reading here for you, Monica. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's take a look here. How does S feel? Hold on, I'm sorry. It's me again. Hello, just by to say hi. Sorry for earlier. I got a call and I missed. Ace, get down. I missed the reading, but thank you for adding me to the list. Of course. Listen, stay subscribed to the channel. It's me again, okay? Because I do free readings very often on my channel. So don't worry about it. All right. Thank you so much, though, for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Ace, get down. All right. No worries. Thank you so much. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls, and you can share the link. All right. It's me again. Thank you so much. All right, Monica, let's jump straight into your reading here. Let's see here what's going on here with S. How does S feel about Monica right now? Ooh, this came up. All right, two cards came up here. Two cards came up. And we're going to explore both. Of course, I'm looking at the message from meaning I'm here. So I'm looking at it from this end. Okay. So first, I have divine union. Use the wings of empathy to bring love and harmony. Okay. So we have that. And then we also have here consumed. It says extinguish doubt by having open communication. All right. So divine union here, there is this sense of feeling, there are emotions here. So S does have, I'm getting here like, very, they may be fond of you, they may be smitten by you. There's emotions here. Okay. It says use the wings of empathy to bring love and harmony. But there's something about S right now at this moment in time that they're also very doubtful. Ace, that they're very doubtful about. There's something that's not quite clear to this person. Okay. Now, it could be their feelings, that they're kind of on the fence on something. Or if it's not their feelings, okay, what could be on the fence is a topic of conversation. All right. There could be here a discussion. Get over here. Stop. Sit. I'm so sorry. Ace was taking a nap, of course, and it's always right when he sees me doing a live, he decides, oh, let me just interrupt. So this person is consumed by doubt. Okay. There's a sense either of doubt, uncertainty, apprehension that they may be having. Now, are they being honest or are they sharing their feelings? I don't know. But what I do know is that there needs to be a conversation here, either from their end or your end, in order to clear up what this confusion or uncertainty may be about. Okay. So it says extinguish doubt by having open communication. So this person may be consumed by their thoughts. They may be consumed by challenges here that they are either thinking that there may be or that there are actually are within the connection or the friendship. I don't know how this may, what this may be about. Divine union, though, is that this person is trying to really empathize or trying to I feel that there's a tenderness here. Okay. And I think that's the best way to explain. There's a tenderness here. Okay. But there's a lot here on this person's mind, or there's something here about being very uncertain or apprehensive about something. Okay. it could, like I said, it could be their emotions, it could be a topic of conversation, it could be, about themselves, their personal growth. But something is a bit of becoming a bit of a wedge, in order for something here between the emotions and the love. And there's an imbalance here also, because remember, it says harmony. Okay, so something here may be a little bit off kilter. All right, let's see. Let's get more, because remember, this is just the first batch of insight. I'm going to continue to explore here what else is coming through. How does S feel about Monica right now? Okay. Neatly tied up, secure, trustworthy connection. All right. Like I said, there is a feeling here of devotion, of, again, there are feelings here. This person is either fond of you, they like you, they're in love with you. Again, I don't know the dynamics of this connection, but they are, again, I feel that there's emotions of tenderness here towards you. So they're trying to figure something out. They want I'm getting here, like, especially here with this consumed. Now, remember that consumed is about this person's doubts about something. And there's something here that, it says trustworthy connection or secured. There's something here that they're trying to maybe establish or reestablish here. Okay, because it could go either way. There's something here that could be established or reestablished. So again, divine union, there's a sense of tenderness that I'm getting here, but there's a lot here having to do with a sense of uncertainty, not knowing, maybe it's even like not knowing how to broach a topic of conversation, not knowing how to go deep in a conversation here. This could be, a lot here having to do with this person's, but they're doubting something here. All right. And that could only be cleared up. It could only be cleared up by having a conversation. And then that will give the opportunity for all the things that may have been up in the air, or things that are not quite neatly tied up. Okay. Anything that has been like loose ends that need to be wrapped up, that conversation could help in this energy here. Okay, so that's how this is coming through. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Give me more information here, more clarity. How does S feel about Monica right about now? Okay. They have here heartbroken. So there may have been, it says, by the way, it says heartbroken, but it says deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. There could still be some remaining emotions here of sadness, of grieving, mourning, okay, of whatever connection was had here. There may be, and I feel that this comes through as like memories though. because that's how it's coming through on my end energetically. It's something about the memories of something. That could be the memories of conversations, of arguments. And I feel that that's what has this person really apprehensive here. And maybe there is that hesitation, and then the hesitation may be coming through from that feeling of being heartbroken, of the separation, sadness, breakup, separation, divorce. That although there is a feeling of tenderness, and I said that at the top of the reading, that there's a feeling of tenderness, but it's filled, or there's this wedge of, between the tenderness here of having really big energy here of being uncertain about something. And that uncertainty could be easily discussed. But again, does this person feel like they can broach a topic or talk about that or go back to whatever this may be about? You see? Because there's a lot of sadness here connected. Okay? So, how does S feel about you? They're heartbroken, or they're feeling sad, or there could be also here deep regrets as well. Okay? Let's see what else is coming through. How does S feel about Monica right now? All right, how does S feel about Monica right about now? And we have here picture, you see? It's that tenderness. And it's funny because it was like that specific word. It's not, it could be love. I mean, also, but I'm getting there's like the special emotion, special feeling that you could have a very special place in this person's heart. There may be fond memories, just like they could be memories here that this person may not want to talk about or relive. There could be here very positive energies and memories also about something. This person may look at pictures, they may miss you, there may be a bit of nostalgia or melancholic type of energy. I feel this person is trying to make new memories, whether it's making new memories in their life or making new memories by trying to figure something out on how something can be, how the loose ends could be tied up here. Give me 1 second. I tell you all the time. Stop, Ace. All right, let's see what else is coming through. So if this person still has pictures, if S still has pictures, I do feel that they look at it. Like I said, there's a sense of nostalgia here. All right, let's see what else is coming through. How does S feel about Monica? Ooh, look at that. What flipped over? It says, open their heart. Love is in the highest energy. Let it in. I don't know if there's something that has happened recently, or a comment that was made, or a conversation that was had. But something has shifted this person's mindset into reminiscing, into nostalgia. I mean, it could be obviously this lunar eclipse, because it does stir in feelings. And again, there was a full moon also. So there could be here a lot of that type of emotion here. They're trying to figure something out. Okay. It's as if this person wants, again, there's something about they have tender feelings and emotions and memories about you. But there's also, it's like this teetering effect here. You know, there's a part of them, it's like they're divided in two, so to speak, or symbolically here, right? Because their emotions are one thing, and then, you know, their emotions could be in two. There's a tenderness, but there's also a sadness. There's a part of themselves where, you know, there is a sense of, you know, maybe regret, maybe something that they did or said, or, you know, whatever was happened here. But there's also here a sense of being empathetic or having empathy. There's a part of them that, you know, has tenderness, but at the same time they highly doubt certain things. So whether it's a connection, whether it's a conversation, whether whatever this is, you know, their connection with you and your connection with them. All right, let's see what else is coming through here, Monica. All right, let's see. How is S feels about you? Yeah, there you go. There's still chemistry. There's still chemistry here. Yeah, look at that. There's still chemistry. There's still feelings here. I told you about that. It's come out in 3 or 4 cards already. There's an emotional connection here. But there's also a big hesitation here. There's a big, you know, wedge here. You know? Let's see what else. This is the last deck. Hopefully this has given you some type of insight. Yeah, there's chemistry here. There's feelings there. That's not even, I'm not even questioning that. There's feelings here. There's still feelings in their heart. You do hold a special place in their heart and their emotions. Again, divine union. There may have been obviously a very deep, okay, just let's see what flipped over here. See, look at this. It says cooperate consensus, strengthening relationship, traveling. It's as if this person feels like, you know what, if we could just clear the air, if we just could clear the air, if we could just clear the air on something here, then we can figure out how we can trust again, how we can connect again. And I don't know in the how the connection could be, right? But it is coming up here as that. Because there, I mean, as far as emotions are concerned, there are emotions here for you. This person still, you hold a special place in this person's heart. That is there. What's coming up as question mark is the doubts, the loose ends, the things that haven't been truly discussed from a heart to heart type of point of view. Maybe a lot of things have been said, but they have been either said in anger or they've been said with, you know, other emotions attached to it. But there's definitely here doubts that can be discussed, but there's also here a lot of pain. You see what I'm saying? There's pain. There's sadness. There's a breakup, separation, or divorce here. There's still chemistry. There's still emotions towards you. And there's certain things that this person, that S may miss. see? It's as if this could, if it was, it's as if there's like this really big boulder, this really big wedge between this person and you. Because emotionally, the emotions are there. But again, I'm feeling like they're teetering. It's like I have a lot of feelings and emotions for Monica, but I'm also heartbroken, sad, you know, feeling a certain way about something. There's something that I'm not very clear about that, again, it's consuming their thoughts. All right. Let me do one last one because of that full moon energy. I'm going to use the moonology card here. All right, so we'll see. Let's see what else is coming through. But I feel that this person is holding something back. They're holding back on a conversation. They're holding back on really fully being vulnerable here. Hello, Divine Timing. Welcome. Let's see. You are up next, okay, my dear? All right, Monica, let's see this last deck, what it has in store. How does S feel about Monica? Be bold and make the first move. Yeah. Again, the passion is here. The chemistry is here. The feeling of wanting to do something or move towards you is there. But there's something that's holding this person back. Okay, Monica, there's some energy here. There's something about them that's really holding them back. And I feel that there's this hesitation within themselves, within himself, that it's like not preventing him to fully either have this conversation or move in your direction about something. Something needs to be cleared up. That's basically it. And once this is cleared up, once he's able to open his heart about what this is, then there's going to be this feeling of feeling more secured and feeling more like things are in a better sense of understanding or being more certain about a trajectory or about a plan or about a foundation. But until this conversation does it, until this happens, there's like a halt here. Okay? Because the emotions are here, the inspiration here, wanting to make that move. So feeling wise, it's like, yeah, I want to do it. They want to open their heart, but they're stuck in this nostalgic energy. They're stuck in this energy of feeling heartbroken or sad. Okay. And then there is something even more here where there's another, there's this, but then there's another layer, which is being consumed by their thoughts, their fears, or their self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. But everything else, these three, but look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all these other 6 cards are about the chemistry, they're about the tenderness in their heart, they're about, being motivated or at least having the desire. Because remember, passion is also, because I'm seeing it more like bold. Bold is like that fire energy, that desire to want to strengthen something, or the desire to want to just have a talk about something. So, Monica, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Okay. Up next, we have Divine Timing. Monica, you said if it's okay, can I also get a reading regarding his feelings for another? Sure. We could do that right after Divine Timing's reading. Okay, Monica? All right. So Divine Timing, welcome back. For those of you who are watching this super live, welcome. I hope that these messages here that I'm channeling for others inspires you to want to take part in today's super chat reading, where I'll be focusing on channeling messages about what a person's thoughts or feelings may be. Okay. It says here, thank you, dear Lexa, for this amazing reading. Oh, you're very welcome. I don't know what you wrote here. You wrote, he is my ex. We're in no contact right now. I had to break up and cut him off because he did some things that made me feel hurt and doubtful. Okay, if it's okay. Okay. Yeah, it's so synchronous that I was just praying for God and cut. Okay, there you go. That's that makes a whole lot of sense now that I'm reading it after the reading, because that's exactly the energy that was coming through here. There's something that's holding this person back. And it could be their own self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. And it could also be other elements here as well. But yeah, hopefully this has given you some type of clarity. Okay, so after divine timing, we have Monica. Thank you so much, Monica, again. No worries. Let's see this. Oh, I'm trying to. There we go. So there you go. All right, divine timing. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and your support. And I'm going to dive into Chris's feelings for you. Okay. Can you change? Can you change the person? Sure. You can change the person. Yeah, you can change the name. Just give me the new name. There, you caught it right in the nick of time, because I haven't so if it's not Chris, just give me the new name. How does Chris feel about? Okay, Z. Okay, perfect. We'll figure out what's going on with Z. What is Z's feelings for divine timing right now at this moment in time? What are Z's feelings towards? Okay, no worries. All right, let's take a look here. What are Z's feelings towards divine timing right now at this moment in time? Now, this deck that I am shuffling has messages on both sides of the card. However, the side that I'll be channeling is the message on the card that's going to be pointing towards me, okay? Okay, let's see here. What are Z's feelings? Yes. What are Z's feelings towards divine timing right now at this moment in time? What are Z's feelings towards divine timing right now at this moment in time? Let's take a look. Z's feelings towards divine timing. We have here, wild at heart. A desire for freedom leads to running away again. Now, what I'm getting here in regards to this person, this Z character, is the following. This person is coming across as the Knight of Wands energy. That's exactly the type of energy that I'm picking up. Now, the Knight of Wands is an energy of a person who is wild at heart. Someone who loves the passion, loves the lust, loves the fiery chemistry. They love that. But they're usually in this casual, no strings attached type of energy. It's like they're here, but they're not. This person could be charismatic. This person could be self-confident, but they could also be a bit impulsive. Okay? The Knight of Wands is always the energy of being on the move. The next best thing, or the next person, or the next situation or the next connection that can feel that they can feel this passion and this lust and this chemistry and this magnetic attraction. And I feel this person, um, they are intrigued by the running towards, okay? But then when they get bored, they move to the next thing that can give them that impulsive chemistry high, you know? It's, and I'm not saying that this is this person, but let me explain something to you. This is the energy that I'm getting. A person who is in a connection for as long as they can, and the moment reality sinks in, the moment there's more of the humdrum day-to-day type of energy that any connection may go through, all of a sudden they lose interest. So this person may go, let's say, just an example, first 3 months is hot and heavy, but then after that, it kind of loses the fizzle, or the first 6 months, or the first year, or the first 2 years. And then after that, they boop, jump into, things get too real, and I feel this sense of movement. Okay, so a desire for freedom leads to running away again, is that this person may have that MO. They may have that, habit of moving from one person to another person to another person. As long as they feel the chemistry and the passion, they're there until something else appears that gives them that sense of attraction, magnetism, and being on the go. This person could be a person who may not be interested in a commitment, but they're very much interested in the passion that is within a connection. So this person could want to move things a little bit quicker, in the sense of, being sexual or being intimate. And again, it's coming across as like more of a pattern. All right. So this person may have a string of casual connections, um, behind them. You know what I mean? So that's how this is coming through. Let's see more information about Z. So yeah, again, I feel that this person's feelings towards you, they come towards you, but I wouldn't be surprised if something in a matter of maybe weeks or months, this person starts losing that moving towards you type of energy, or pursuing you type of energy. Okay, because this person here on the card is moving towards the reader. So it's like, yeah, you're appealing, there's something about you, there's magnetism, there's this, that, and the other. But when that fizzling is done, okay, then all of a sudden it's going to be a different shift here. It's going to be a different shift in their energy and how they approach you, how they're trying to woo you, how they're being consistent. This person may be consistent at the beginning, but as time goes on, the consistency may loosen up. Okay, it may start becoming more inconsistent. Okay, just keeping it real here. The desire that this person has on just being casual, moving from one connection to another, is real. Okay, this is a person who it's not coming across as someone who's giving me stability. It's giving me this energy of, and you could even find this out too by like having a conversation with Z. How long are this person's relationships? How long are their relationships? When was the last serious relationship that they had? I feel this person is on the move. Let's see here. What else is coming through here in regards to Z's feelings towards divine timing? Now, this deck also has messages on both sides of the card. So let's see. What are Z's feelings here towards divine timing? Let's see. getting caught, net loss on the tail end of things. Wow. Talk about validation confirmation. Exactly what I said. This person is the type of person, they may have lost interest, not because of you. It's their nature. Okay. So I don't want you to think, oh my God, there's something wrong with me. It's not you. This is a person's legit, it's coming across. This person has a pattern of being very wrapped up in the beginning, very hot and heavy. Things are looking good, things are feeling good. And everybody has people like this. Okay, people like this that have this energy like this. Everybody is different on the amount of time. But it's still the same pattern. They jump from one connection to another connection, and even when they break up, or there's a breakup, separation, or divorce, it's like they won't allow themselves time to heal, and they'll jump right into another connection because it's like they can't. Yeah, that's exactly what is coming across. It's as if this reading is deciphering here this person's not only personality, but their MO, their mode of apparatus, modus apparatus, the manner and the pattern in which they do what they do. Okay? Getting caught. Right when this person feels like the energy has fizzled, they are on the move. And I wouldn't be surprised here if exactly what I'm saying is how this may have started. This person's connection with you started off great, good in the beginning, consistent, hot and heavy, very interested. And then all of a sudden, their focus is somewhere else, or their energy is somewhere else. Now, listen, for whatever reason, I'm going to be straight up as I always am. I'm going to be straight up with this energy. It doesn't matter. Let's just pretend this person is a CEO of a company, or I don't know, very busy, or whatever it is. Okay. It doesn't matter what's going on with work, with career, with anything. Because when a person is interested, they will move mountains to ensure that they stay connected. Period. A person who is sure is going to not leave you confused. They're not going to leave you hanging. They're not going to leave you with a question mark in your mind or in your heart. They're going to be intentional. Just like they are intentional in their career, they will be intentional in regards to your connection with them. A man who is ambitious, who is, knows what he wants and is, focused on whatever, is a person who's very, very good at having a really good foundation. Trust when I tell you that when a person is interested, they're going to show it. You're not going to be confused because the way they run their career and finances is how they're going to want to run their connection. They want to be communicative. You know what I'm saying? There's just a lot of qualities there that a person can shift into something that they want, right? What I feel that this person has is this energy of wanting to pursue, but pursue because of a desire, pursue out of lust, pursue out of, ooh, this is a new fill in the blank. It's like when kids get a new toy and it's like, ooh, now this has my attention. And like I said, some people stay in that mode for 3 months, for 6 months, for a year, or for 2 years. And then after that, they bounce. They go to the next adventure, so to speak. Give me more about Z's energy here with their feelings um, towards divine timing. Abundance. All right. Keep positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. Yeah. Again, when there is this energy of yay, it's when the energy is there, is there. I'm telling you. Really hot and heavy in the beginning, and then it starts to die down. Let's see what else is coming through. What are these emotions towards divine timing? What are these feelings towards divine timing? Look at that. That just popped up on itself. It says separation. There are two cards that came up. What do they feel about you? Okay. Yes, they're happy. There's something about you that, ignites their inspiration and passion. So it's like, yay, I feel it. But then here we have separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain of the future. Followed by another card right behind it, which says cut down. And this is talking about cutting out separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. Basically, validation, confirmation of what I was feeling at the top of the reading, that this person's MO is their pattern of behavior. There we go. Exactly what I was saying. This is exactly what this person is showing. Again, they're going to show the yay, yay, hooray. And then they're going to show this sense of disconnect. Okay, let's continue. Let's keep going. Let's get more. Give me more validation confirmation here on what these emotions or feelings are towards divine timing. It's funny because I feel that this Z, you see, look at that again, new. He's always behind that new fizzle. I'm telling you, that new sizzle, that new passion, that new, I'm telling you, they have new here. Look what's right after freedom. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. Talk about validation confirmation. This person uses that chemistry, that maybe even love bombing. And I'm not saying that this person did that, but I'm saying I'm getting this energy where this person, Z, may do all of that at the beginning. And as I said before, this person goes from one new desire to another new desire, or from one thing to another. There's something here about not being still. Pursuit, being on the go, being on the move. And what are the chances that exactly what I was talking about, that Knight of Wands energy at the top of the reading, is exactly the same message that they're getting with a whole different set of cards? What are the chances? There's about 90 cards in here. Okay? There are about 90 cards in there. And that's exactly what came up. Talking about the being on the move, having new energy, and the freedom. So I don't feel that it has anything to do with you. I do feel that this is this person's pattern. You know? And I feel, very interesting. I just got this message about they try to see how much Z tries to see how much you are being hooked by their pattern, by moving back, right? Stepping away, causing a distance to see if you're going to be running after them or you're going to be chasing after them. You see what I'm saying? So be careful that there could be some type of manipulation tactics here where there goes that inconsistency. Sometimes like a rubber band, but it's being done intentionally. So that you're always on this kind of being on edge. Are we together? Are we not? Is there an interest? Is there not? You see what I'm saying? Very interesting here. All right, let's see what else is coming through in regards to these feelings. Again, I don't feel that this is about you. I feel it's about themselves. And although this reading is about feelings towards you, it's as if what's coming through is for you to understand this person's nature so that you don't feel like you're doing something wrong. Like you know, because there could be here this confusion of like, what did I do? What's going, is it something that I said? Is it something that I did? And this reading is telling me it is not that at all. It is that this person has an issue, and that issue is consistency. That issue is they get tired of things, whether it's in 2 years, whether it's in a year, whether it's in 6 months, whether it's 3 months, but there's energy here. And this person uses the fact that they know you're going to feel that way. They know that you're going to be missing them or wondering. And they know that the more they hold back, it's like, okay, now divine time is going to come out and reach me. Now I'm going to give a little, so it's that kind of breadcrumbing type of energy that's coming through here. Let's see what else is coming through here in regards to these feelings towards divine timing. Yeah, he may wine and dine you. There are emotions here. He likes you. There's chemistry here. There's no doubt about that. But short term. Now the romance card here is also coming across as like the Three of Cups. So there's this energy of wanting to fix something and then go back to the same routine, or do a little bit and then go back to the same pattern. So again, I'm getting this duality here. Dual energy. Oh, did I use this? Wait, hold on. Which one is this one? Oh, okay, perfect. Let's see what else is coming through. And I feel that this person's way of keeping the hook is by being overly romantic, or when they're with you, they make it worth it, but then they disappear or they move in another direction or something. And this is coming across as they know what they're doing. They have separation and cut down. So Z is aware of this energy. Z is aware that, yeah, he creates a separation. Hi, Kaiser. How are you? Take a look at the chat, my love. I'm doing $10 readings today, focusing on a person's thoughts or feelings towards you. All you need to do is do the $10 USD, and then just give me the first name or the initial of the person who you want to get a reading about. So you got to pick one. Either you want to know how that person feels about you or their thoughts about you potentially, okay? All right, let's take a look here at Z's feelings towards, yeah, I do feel that there is still romance. There's still spark. Okay, it says, find harmony. Remember your worth. rejection, self-sacrifice, depletes essence. This Z character understands that they do live rent-free in your head. And I feel that this person's actions are intentional. They disappear on purpose. There's a lack of connection, of follow through, or a lack of consistency, and it's intentional. You know, they think about you, but they also know here that they cause a sense of rejection when they don't do what they need to do on their end, or when there's a lack of consistency. There's a sense of freedom that this person values, to say the least. They like the not having to answer to someone. And this person could have had a relationship where they may have been married, or they may have been in a relationship that they were in for a while, and that may have felt a little bit suffocating, or it may have felt like, you know, the spiciness wasn't here. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was infidelity in this connection that this person may have had in the past or recent past, whether it's a breakup, separation, or divorce. But it's coming across as this person is like finally out and about and out on the loose, you know? Let's see what else is coming through. Win-win outcome forecast. Full moon in Libra. Interesting. We just had a full moon. Okay. I feel that this person, I don't know if this person is a Libra or there's some type of air sign here, whether it's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. There's something here about, you know what? This person may have been married, because the Justice card in Tarot, when we're talking about it in the love sector, it's about legality of a connection. So I don't know if this person either A, may still be married, or was married and had a breakup, separation, or divorce. So very, very interesting here in regards to this energy. What I'm getting here in regards to their feelings towards you, Libra and Venus is one that, you know, really focuses on the conversations, they know how to woo, they know how to be very romantic. Okay. Venus, you know, rules Libra, and it also rules Taurus. So this person has a really good knack at convincing through romance. It may be their specialty. They may be really, really good. And I don't mean this in a bad. It's just there's a natural flair if we're talking about Venus in Libra. Okay. Liking the finer things in life. Making sure that romance is there, that the connection is there, the fire is there. Okay. And that's what I'm getting here in regards to this person. All right, divine timing. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. I hope this message has given you the clarity that you need, or that you've been looking for. I mean, a lot came through in regards to this person's personality also. But again, always remember that a person who's into you is not going to leave you confused. And a person who's very much connected here and wanting what you are wanting is not going to leave you up in the air, okay? It says, thank you. They are always helpful. Oh, you're very welcome. All right. So, Kaiser, just so you know, I have one reading oh, no. Let me see something here. How does S feel about? Okay, yeah, Kaiser, I do have another reading before you, so that reading is gonna go now, which is with Monica, and then after Monica, you're gonna be next. Okay, Kaiser. So just wanted to make sure that you have that clarity here. Okay. All right, intuitive friends. Thank you so much. Listen, divine timing. Thank you so much. I hope that these messages, again, have given you some type of insight. And wow, it's a lot here that came through about this person's personality. But I feel that happened because there may be, like I said, there may be something here that you're feeling like it's you, and it's not. If it was, I'd be, me, I'm a straight shooter. If it was, I'd be like, yeah, but it's not. It's this person. This person is like, it's, what it feels like. Also, a person who, after they've been in a connection for a long time, they're finally a bachelor and they're just out and about, a bachelor or a bachelorette, and they're like, yay, you know what I mean? Let's just go out there and casually date as much as I can because I've been confined, from the dating scene for such a long time. That's the energy that I'm getting here, divine timing. I hope that has been helpful for you. Okay, my love? All right, up next we have Monica, and then after Monica we have Kaiser. Please remember, intuitive friends, to take a look at the chat. Everything is there. I'm only doing $10 readings focusing on how a specific person may be feeling about you or may be thinking about you. Okay? You don't need to give me the person's full name. Either a first name or just the initials would be perfect. Okay? That being said, I'm going to jump into, okay, so by the way, I forgot to use my little, so I got to do it. I got to give one for Monica from before. Thank you so much, Monica. All right. Thank you, divine timing, for your super. Thank you so much, Monica, again. And last but not least, thank you for Kaiser. Okay. All right, intuitive friends. Monica, let's take a look here at that's so cute. Kaiser just gave some emojis there and I'm laughing. All right, so Monica, let's find out here. How does S feel about J right now at this moment in time? How does S feel about J right now at this moment in time? How does S feel about J right now at this moment in time? How does S feel about J right now at this moment in time? How does S feel about J? All right. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Monica, the same darn card came out, but this time with a different person. Isn't this crazy? S is coming across as super confused here. He has doubt. You saw how much I shuffled, right? Like, it's crazy. Now let's see what card they have behind that. They have consumed and they have emptiness. Girl, let's break out the tea, the teapot. There's tea here. Hello, B. Welcome. How are you, my love? Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for your super. Just letting you know, B, you have Monica, which I'm doing Monica's reading now. After Monica, I'm doing Kaiser's reading, and then after Kaiser's reading will be your turn. Okay, B? Girl, Monica, what is up with this S character? Please remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, that being said, What is going on with this S person? They have consumed, extinguished doubt by having an open communication. The same exact card this person had with your reading. Isn't this crazy? Then they have emptiness and chaos. In absence, feel the lonely spaces, yearning for a comforting presence. All right, there's something going on here between S and J. That's number one. S seems like he's confused. It seems like there's a big void in S's heart. There's something here that is not what it seems. If you think this person is like has a beautiful green grass on their side, I'm going to tell you right now that's not the case. Okay? There is something going on here in regards to S and J, and there's a sense of emptiness that S feels at this moment in time within the connection with J. So even if this person is with J, there's some, it could come across here as that like turbulence. There's some type of turbulence. And not only that, but listen, only you would know, okay? There's something here about S needing to feel a sense of comfort. And that comfort or that sense of understanding may not be what S may be experiencing right now with J, especially if J and S are together. If they're not together, this is the reason why they're not together, because there's something here that's lacking. This S character is very doubtful, very much uncertain. This person may have a lot of emotional turmoil happening in their heart. Maybe there's stuff that this person needs to resolve on their own. And somehow this person is going, from one connection to another, but not healing themselves properly in order for them, for himself, for him to fill his own void first before going to another connection. Okay? They may not be right now. I'm not in contact with him. Hold on one second. I'm only reading this, girl, because there is something going on here. They may not be together right now, but I'm not in contact with him for about 2 months, so I might not. Okay. Well, listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. They may, one or two things is going on here, and listen carefully. S and J, if they are together, they're going through something right now. They're going through a very difficult time. That's number one. Number two, and by the way, this is just with one deck. I still have to, get into more details here. But so that's one. They're together, but something here is not vibing. Or number two, second choice, they have broken up and they're no longer together. Those are the two choices this person has here. Energetically is how this is coming across. You wrote he got together with when he broke up with me some time ago, and then broke up, and then wait, hold on. Yeah, this person feels like they're all over the place emotionally. Then they broke. Wait, hold on. He got together with Jay when he broke up with me some time ago. Then they broke up, and then we also got back together. But I often wonder if he had unfinished business with. He has. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. This person has unfinished business with themselves. This person has. What did I just say a little while ago? That it's as if there's something not fully, instead of taking care of that, instead of pouring into himself, he has not done that healing, and he's jumping from one person that can provide comfort to the other person that could provide comfort. And those two are you and Jay. So there is that back and forth. Meanwhile, it's not about you providing comfort or Jay providing comfort, but S cleaning up and healing what they need, what he needs to clear up and heal, so that he's fully whole, and then he can show up in a connection fully healed, or at least disconnected from residual pain, sorrow, and whatever emotional mumbo jumbo is going inside of him. You see? So this is giving me validation, confirmation, or I should say, this obviously I did the reading first and then read your text. So this is very much matching up in that energy that I was feeling. You see what I'm saying? I tell you, the things that people do, not you, Monica, I'm talking about us. This is a person who jumps from one connection to another, and then they're all confused. Then they don't know which way is up or down. Well, because he's not taking the time to heal himself. He's moving from one comfort to another comfort. One person who could provide the comfort to another person that could provide the comfort. All right. S has here, this is the real deal. Your efforts bear fruit. Okay, you know what this is telling me energetically here? If they are not together, they're going to get back together. So this is one of those things where he's teetering. Okay, when the going gets tough, when the kitchen gets too hot, he gets out of the kitchen. Okay, this is a person who may have difficulty with problem solving in regards to emotions. Okay, they have difficult. And by the way, just letting you know here, you see this tree? Tree is about longevity. But guess what? Tree is also about family. There could be some situations, circumstances, or events here. Okay, like family tree. Bingo. Here you go. There could be some things that he experienced while he was growing up where there may have been a feeling of abandonment, whether it was the mother, the father, whatever the situation was. He wasn't getting the comfort or the safety that he needed growing up. And this is now showing up in his connections because he has the tree here, family tree. There could have been something in his childhood or family, some type of dynamics there. And that is a wound that he needs to heal or should heal, and maybe is not doing the work that is needed in order to be able to clear that from his energy field. You see? So again, I don't know, but I'm going to tell you what I do know. Energy doesn't lie. So that's the energy that I'm getting here, because there's something really deep rooted about this person who it matters to them. You know, there's something here about the need for comfort, the need to feel like something is safe. And then the moment there's an argument, or the moment that, you know, the boat gets rocked a little bit, all of a sudden this person questions the safety net. I'm telling you. Let's see what else is coming through here. S's feelings. Look at that. I can't believe this. You know why I can't believe it? For those of you who are watching, you're like, what is Lexa Tarot flipping about? This was the same exact card he had in your reading. You're seeing how much I shuffle. This person, this S person, he's heartbroken with you. Then he goes to J, he's heartbroken over there. What is this person? I'm telling you, heartbroken. Look at that, with the Grim Reaper right behind it. With the Grim Reaper. Telling you, if this person is not in this connection with J anymore, they're going to go back and forth. There's something. This person may have ended the connection for a little bit. There may be a lot of situations that have caused some type of drifting apart here. But S is straight up going through it. This may be the reason why he has been no contact with you. Because now, okay, if he argues over here with J, and you're the person who, and again, this is just hypothetical, Maybe there's a comforting thought, or there's something comforting about your presence that he gets to shift his energy towards you when something is going over here. And then when something is going over here, he shifts his energy and focus over there. There could be something going on here that could be, again, there's something here. There could also be something having to do with family as well, because, again, of that tree, family tree. Give me more about, what is this? Okay. Sorry, I got confused which deck I was using. Karmic relationship. Things are not looking good as far as emotions right now between S and J. There's something going on there. Whether there's a breakup, whether it's they're on the verge of a breakup, whether it's that, there's some type of resentment, there was an argument, there was something is not hunky-dory with S. I'm going to tell you that. Heartbroken, Grim Reaper, karmic relationship. S may get triggered. Okay? There may be some type of trigger, and it's difficult for S to let go of something here. Wow. The drama. All right, give me more. What is S's feelings towards J? Oh, okay. That just fell out by itself. There's something here about compatibility between him and J. So it says perfect match, twin flame recognition. So this person, S, feels very much connected to J, whether it's that there is a compatible energy, whether it's that he feels that J is more compatible for whatever, I don't know what this is about, maybe to their value, maybe to his values, maybe to whatever it is, but deep down in his emotions, he does feel that there is compatibility here between him and Jay. Now, if there is, right, there's this beautiful compatibility, then what's going on here? So this is telling me there's probably a very difficult time right now that he's going through. Now, remember, the lunar eclipse just happened. Okay, that happened yesterday along with the full moon. And that was the lunar eclipse. The solar eclipse is coming up September 21st. So you see what I'm saying? This person may be going through a lot emotionally, but they really feel compatible to Jay. It's coming up right here. There's a perfect match in twin. That's why I'm saying that even if he broke up with her or she broke up with him, there's something about getting back together. Because there is this karmic type of relationship here also. Let's see what else is coming through. Okay, I have just one more deck, and then we're going to jump into, who's the next person? Kaiser's reading. Kaiser, you're coming up next, okay, Kaiser? Romance. Yeah, you see, there's love here for Jay. But exactly what I said, he gets triggered. And then emotions start going all over the place. And then he's all over the place again. The moment that safety net, or the moment something, there's a little bit of tension, it really throws this person off. It really throws off S. Last but not least, let's take a look exactly what I said. Everything is good, but when it's not, then this person starts feeling all over the place. Give me the message here for S. Feelings towards J. Have faith in your dreams, okay? There's always this sense of hope that maybe things are going to get better. Maybe we're going to get back together. And when we get back together, it's going to be better. But yeah, there we go. That's what I'm getting here. Monica, I hope these messages have been insightful. Man, what a reading here. There's a lot of parallels here. But again, I'm going to say it like it is. This person deep down in their soul, they feel like there is a deep compatibility here with that person. Okay, let me read this very quickly. Kaiser, you are up next, my love. Okay, Kaiser, you are coming up. Monica, what did you write here? Says they might be now. Okay. Okay. The problem with me and S is that many family outside circumstances made it almost impossible to continue. I wouldn't be surprised if he clings on to Jay again, but their problem has been conflicts and differences. Yeah. So, yeah, there may be, I mean, completely a big yes. That's exactly what's come through. But there's also a feeling here of there's something here that he feels towards Jay. You see what I'm saying? There's emotions here. This is why this person, I feel, as even if there is a breakup, separation, or divorce, or a breakup or a separation, may still kind of want to go back to Jay. You see what I'm saying? So look at that. It says me and S had a great inner compatibility while he and Jay have compatibility with life circle. There you go. Validation, confirmation, exactly what came through in the reading. Wow. With life circumstances, he can have long term with her at least, but we tried to stay together for the longest time possible. Yeah, that makes sense too. Wow, this is exactly what came out in the reading. Wow. Well, listen, Monica, I do wish you the best. Monica, I did a reading about the singles. Chances are I'll bring that back because it was really, really good. I don't know if you had that message that did that reading already, but it's a singles reading of the person that may be coming towards your direction. And I was doing the personality. I was doing a reading on that. So yeah. If you've missed it, you can have the free portion of that reading is available in the singles reading. For Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you to you. That the free version of that is in the singles playlist. Okay. All right. Up next, Kaiser. Welcome. Thank you so much, Kaiser, for stopping by. We're going to get to the bottom, to the nitty gritty here of your question. And Kaiser, your question is, how does EK truly feel about me? All right, let's see what's coming through here. Kaiser, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, and let's see here what EK's feelings are truly about you. For those of you who are watching, welcome. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. This reading is not a free reading, but if you are interested in taking part in this reading, it's going to be important for you to listen to the following. Number one, it is a $10 USD reading. And that being said, I do have Kaiser, which I'm doing the reading now. And then after Kaiser, I have B. B is right after. Okay. So just so you guys know, and just so you know about the wait time. Okay. So if anybody wants to come after B, you're more than welcome to, but just know that I do have two more readings to do, which is Kaiser. And I also need to do the reading for B. Okay. That being said, Kaiser, let's take a look here at what EK truly feels about you at this moment in time. EK's true feelings here about you or towards you. Let's see. EK towards Kaiser. And we have here awakening jolt. From shock to epiphany, embrace the upheaval as a catalyst for renewal. Aha. Listen carefully here, Kaiser. What do they have after this? Revelation. Okay, that's exactly what I was going to say. Let's hop to it. Number one, I'm looking at the messages that are looking towards me. Awakening and jolt. Now, this could be one or two things. Either there was a recent argument or disagreement, or this is someone that you broke up with in the past or recent past. Okay? Whatever this is, whether it was a disagreement or an argument that may have happened recently, or if this is an ex from the past or recent past, there is something here in either the conversation, the argument, or whatever was discussed that this what is it, EK? I'm sorry, hold on. Yeah, where EK may have realized something. You brought something to the surface. There was a sense of an awakening, an epiphany, oh wow, I didn't see it in that way. Or there's some type of like, it's coming across here as like reconsidering something also. They may have reconsidered here something. Now, I don't know what the connection is to EK. You can, share here in a moment, but I do want to just channel what is coming through. So whether this was a breakup, separation, or divorce, or whether this was something here connected to the past or recent past. The third option could be that you just may have met EK and there's this a lot of emotions coming through. You may have been a connection that was completely unexpected. So there's a lot of emotions and feelings here. Okay. There's something here that if this person may have had a breakup, separation, or divorce in the past or recent past, maybe they haven't been dating and now all of a sudden they meet you and it's like, wow, you just completely, have taken their breath away. Okay, so it's one of those three. The next card here says revelations, canvas, expose truths and divulge secrets to create a masterpiece of clarity. Revelations. Now, this is telling me even more information, more details here, because this is telling me that this is leaning more to either having a breakup, separation, or divorce, or having an argument and something being said, something here that has caused a sense of clarity. This could also be, again, if this is a new connection you just met, there could be something here in regards to wanting to or starting to talk about things a little bit more open, like being more open to the emotions, being more vulnerable. There's a sense here of being very clear or something needing clarity, or clarity may be taking place. So again, I don't know where this EK may fall here, whether this is a past connection through a breakup, separation, or divorce, or if this is someone that you're with currently right now and there may have been like a huge argument or disagreement, or hello, Jack Mac, or if this person is someone that you recently met and you have completely swept them away and they're really into you. Okay, so that is what's coming through. So I gave you like 3 different scenarios here, but it's only because I'm not sure how this EK is to you. Okay, so I want to be clear. Now, if you would like to tell me if this EK is a past connection, a current connection, or whatever, that'd be great, because then I could just hone in on that energy. But so far, those are the scenarios that are coming up here. All right, this person could even, especially if this person was from the past or recent past, there may be more open to seeing things in a very different light now than they were in the past or recent past. Okay, because there's this sense here of the catalyst for renewal. So the catalyst for renewal means that if there was, or if there is a connection now, or there was a connection, whatever disagreement may have happened may have opened the door to gaining more clarity and being honest, or talking about certain things that needed to be discussed that really weren't discussed. Okay. Now, if this is a new connection, let's say you just met each other, this person is realizing here. Oh, by the way, I did do an ASMR, by the way. I really did. I really did. Like if I do this, how does that sound? I actually did that for the shorts yesterday, actually. Does that make sense to you, Kaiser? All right, let's see. No, like oil and water, separate lives drift apart. Well, listen, I wouldn't be surprised, Kaiser, that this is a connection that has been broken up, separated, or divorced. Okay? All right? This could have been, this person could have walked out, you could have walked out. There's this energy here of people going their separate ways. So if this is a connection that is right now happening, this person may be thinking about breaking up or having these emotions of like, listen, we're not jiving, it's not working. Or I need to hold back, I need to pull back. What I'm getting here is that this person, their feelings right now towards you is like oil and water. What do I mean by that? It's not mixing. Something here is off, whether it's their ideals or their emotions or your emotions, or that finally you're being able to see their true colors. And I feel, listen carefully, pay attention, especially if this was an argument, pay attention to what this person has said, because what this person may have accidentally blurted out is exactly how they feel, or that's exactly how they perceive something. So, because I'm getting here that there were certain truths exposed. Now, whether these truths were exposed through a argument or through a whatever, a conversation, getting annoyed, feeling triggered, something here has seeped through. You've been able to see the true colors here, either on this person's perspective or on this person's true emotions here about something. So if, and this is just an example, something was said out of anger, granted, it was said out of anger, but there may be some truth to whatever may have been divulged on accident. You see what I'm saying? So there you go. Let's keep going. What else is going through? What else is going through here? What is the true feelings here for EK towards Kaiser? Okay. I keep getting something about true colors. The true colors have been exposed. True colors have been heard. There's something here about something coming out, but coming out in a way that wasn't planned or expected. Give me more about EK's feelings towards Kaiser. Let's see. Wow. What are the chances here, Kaiser, that there are two cards out of all the cards in the universe that both of them are talking about lightning bolts? Look at that. Remember that I said a little while ago, validation, confirmation. I'm going to give myself an applause. Listen, didn't I say that something here came out of the blue? It wasn't expected. There could have been something here that was like completely surprise. So, sudden changes, shocking news, surprise, epiphany. This person has EK has lighting bolt twice, and EK also has epiphany twice. Rude awakening here. There may be trouble in paradise here. There's a sense here that what EK does, I mean, their feelings toward you, they do enjoy being with you. They do enjoy, there's something about you, whether it's that they enjoy or they enjoyed. Because again, I don't know where we are here in regards to EK, but there were happy moments. There were moments that were playful, happy, maybe feeling good. Maybe when things were good, they were really good. Maybe there were vacations here. Maybe there's this sense of like really enjoying your company until that wasn't, until some type of either shocking news, some surprise, some epiphany, something here was discovered, true colors were seen. Any of those could be here, what's going on here in regards to this person. Something has been revealed. Something was revealed, and that may have completely shook this whole entire scenario. But in regards to how they feel or felt, there were moments here that were special. There were moments that when things were good, they were good. Okay. When it was happy, it was truly happy. When it was enjoyable, it was enjoyable. There was a sense here of like, maybe hanging out together, maybe going out together, going on vacation. When things were feeling good, it was good. So there's a sense of happiness here, and there's a sense of feeling very much in it completely when those moments were easier or when they were happy. Okay. But something happened here. All right, let's see what else is coming through, and then we're going to jump into the rest of the reading here. Wow. Heartbroken. There is a deep sense of sadness. They may feel a little bit lost. There may have been a breakup, like I said from the top of the reading, whether it was a breakup, separation, or divorce, or like I said, there was something here that was said, done, or discovered that has created a big sense of sadness. How they feel towards you, they may even be regretting here something that may have been disclosed or found out, or something that may have been revealed. Okay. Now they're deeply hurt, or they're deeply regretful for whatever it was that may have occurred here, whether it was that you may have said something or they may have said or done something, however this may have come out. But there is a sense of sadness here. So great, very big night and day type of energy here. And by the way, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that are leaning more towards that this was either a breakup, separation, or a divorce, or like I said, there could have been a very big argument here. But they do feel, EK does feel a sense of emptiness here. EK does feel a sense of sadness. Okay. Let's see, Kaiser, what else? What are EK's feelings here towards Kaiser? EK's feelings here towards Kaiser. EK's feelings towards Kaiser. There is a sense of EK either wanting to extend an olive branch, or there's something here about still thinking about this connection with you, because there's something about this connection with you that feels very at home or feels really good. Okay. Whether that's the intimacy, whether that is the soul to soul connection, whether you've been the type of person that EK has been praying, wishing, hoping, and desiring, there's something here about that. And again, I did talk and mentioned that oneness here with paradise. Okay. This person is trying to still be optimistic, because there is a sense of an epiphany here. There's a sense of looking at something from a different point of view, or reconsidering something, giving something a different look or a second look. It could also be something about even wanting a second chance as well. Okay. So there may be feelings here of, like I said, regret, wanting another chance, wanting to fix something here. Although something, true colors may have been shown here, there is something here about wanting, or at least thinking or desiring about bringing something back to to the positivity, or bringing something back to when this paradise, this feeling of paradise here. They also have here, dreams come true, have faith, your rainbow will come smiling through. Again, there's this feeling here of being optimistic and hopeful in regards to their feelings towards you. Okay. So I do want to mention that it's coming across 1, 2, 3 times here. Okay. Although there is a lot of something else going on, but there are those emotions here that are coming through. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at what else is coming through in regards to this person. I still have 2 more decks besides this one that I want to shuffle. Kaiser, I hope this is making sense. I hope that this is resonating. But let's see. EK's feelings towards you, towards Kaiser. Give me more. I want more. Something is remaining a little bit secretive. This person may not be saying their intention. They may not be saying that they're sad. They may not be saying that they feel a little bit lost, or there's a little bit of lackluster energy after the breakup, separation, or divorce. Okay. But there is something here about mystery. I don't know. There's something here about hiding, about secrets, about being mysterious, or about either you not knowing, you not finding something out, or them not wanting, or EK not wanting someone to find something about something. Okay. Because mystery is about masks. Okay. All right, let me look at this very quickly. What did you write here? You wrote, so the story is EK and I are co-workers. We hit it off lovely in the beginning. I know she likes me and I liked her too. But then when I said, let's try to move slowly, she tried to friend zone. Aha. Okay. To friend zone me. I didn't take it. I didn't take the offer for friends and I walked away. Yep. Well, that's what was revealed. And guess what was revealed? They probably didn't know that you liked them like that, that you liked her like that. Give me 1 second. You know I'm coming for you, my friend, right? What is it? You want to sleep in that corner? Is that what it is? You want to sleep in that corner? As long as, go ahead. You want to sit over there? As long as you're not in my way, you're fine. Come. Fine. You want to sleep here? Go ahead. Okay? You want to sleep there? You want to chill? Go right on ahead. But you're not getting this though. Okay. My apologies, Kaiser. Okay, my apologies. All right, it didn't take the offer for friends and I walked away. Yeah, because I think that this person didn't realize. Hold on. I told she was the one trying to make it appear it was nothing. I stepped back and walked away. Uh-huh. All right, yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. I'm telling you, listen, there was some type, like I said, there was some, I think this is how this is coming through. This person may have thought that you were gonna say yes to the friend zone, and that was like a ta-da, nope, or ta-da, I have feelings for you. And it's like, what? Oh my gosh, and That, because I'm telling you, there was some type of shocking news. I knew it because it keeps coming out. Shocking news, shocking news, shocking news. You know what I mean? Something here, someone's true colors were shown here. And in this case, it was true feelings. I feel that this person may have thought that, they could have just friend zoned you and maybe you were going to say yes. And then all of a sudden it didn't go that way. But there's something here about maybe this person has feelings for you. They just were, I don't know, there's something here. They miss you. They miss the times that you were together, because I told you there's a sense of oneness here. There's a sense of feeling very happy, relaxed, enjoying each other's company. EK enjoyed your company. You know what I mean? And there's something here about being optimistic. Like, yeah, maybe we can still hang out. Maybe we can still connect in a way that we were connecting. They're parts, and listen, you did the right thing. It's either we're together or we're not. I give you applause for that. A lot of people wouldn't be able to do that. Okay, so hooray for you. You were able to kind of like be like, hey, listen, no, it's either this or that. Figure it out. Very straightforward. Love that energy. Here's the thing, that EK may still, I know it, in a way you feel kind of, hey, Ace, I know you may feel sad about it because it's not what you wanted and it's not what you expected, but it also gave you the clarity, because now you have allowed yourself to, you've removed this, right? You've removed this, and now there's a sense of, sadness. Now this person, now EK, needs to reconsider, okay? Did they just feel like things were only platonic, or is there a possibility here that there was a feeling of more, but EK never thought about it that way, which is why Epiphany is here. You see what I'm saying? So because they miss this, there are qualities about you, Kaiser, that this person values. There was a sense of togetherness and oneness. You may have had a lot of qualities at the beginning, not at the beginning, but you may have had a lot of qualities that you were, sharing, that they may have wanted. Okay? They just may not have realized what they needed to realize. Sometimes we expect love to show up in a different way, in a way that we expect or imagine, and it just shows up in a way random, different way. Because I'm telling you, there's something here about feeling sad that either you're not hanging out together, feeling bad that, looking back at it, it's like, wow, Kaiser had all the qualities. Ace! Kaiser has all the qualities that I've been wishing, hoping, and the friendship that I've always wanted. And again, there's something here about remaining optimistic here. This person could easily have a change of heart, though. With time. What are you doing? Come. There could be here a change of heart at some point. But I think you did the right thing. I mean, to me, I would have done the same thing. It's like, listen, when you make up your mind on what you want, you let me know. And then that's the New Yorker in me too. But Kaiser, let's do one more here, and then let's see. But thank you for giving context to the reading, because that basically, it's exactly this. I feel that this person didn't know. I feel that they're covering up their emotions. I feel that EK could have had more emotions than what you have thought. And they were still, she was trying to still consider, like, how can I approach this, No worries. Listen, if she really wants to be with you, she will need to make those decisions. You were straightforward, like, listen, is this what I want? Is this, Hold your vision. Yeah, this person still remains hopeful. She remains hopeful here in regards to this connection. Who are you barking at? All right, so this is the last card, and then of course I'm gonna jump to B. You're up next, okay? Give me EK's emotions and feelings towards Kaiser. Ooh, okay. Enthusiastic. Here we go. There's something here. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised, Kaiser, that this person, that EK, feels more about you than what you think. There's something here about, there's an awakening. There's something here about, there's something here about her having feelings for you, though. And I just feel like this mask is like she's holding something back. And it's like it's coming across as like she didn't even expect that by hanging out together, that by getting to know you, by you getting to know her, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't expecting this. That's why it's coming across as, you know, there was a very big revelation here. There was a big revelation that came to her, and that revelation made her see something in a very different way. And I'm not here vouching for her. I'm just saying that there could be more feelings here than she's letting on. And for whatever reason, because listen, someone would not be this deeply, deeply hurt if they didn't care. You see what I'm saying? I mean, dreams come true. She has feelings for you. She's remaining optimistic. She's hoping. But here's the thing. She needs to make up her mind. This is a she thing. See, there was shocking news. I'm telling you, there was a sudden change. That really shifted things for her. I don't think she was expecting that either. I don't think she was expecting you to say, hey, listen, I like you. Do you want to, be more than just friends, But there's something here about her having a very and by the way, she has 2 cards here about being optimistic about, being optimistic about the connection here with you. And she still holds the vision of whatever elements. You know what is so funny? Listen, the dynamics, and I'm not saying this is it right here, but I'm just going to give you what's coming through. Okay? Like Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez, they were friends. And listen, and I don't know if you guys saw that, I'm gonna give you, yes, I'm gonna be with you in a moment, Ace. Where he was even trying to hook up Selena Gomez with his friends, and when they started their friendship, both of them did not see anything other than friendship in that connection. It was only through time. Ding, 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 ding. Paradise over here. That's what I'm getting. Because I keep seeing Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez. I'm like, what the heck? I don't get it. But I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, I do remember I saw that interview. Give me 1 second. Come over here. Good boy. All right, come. Go. All right, and then after this, I'm going to start with B. Oh, hello, Briss. Welcome. Thank you so much, Briss. Whoop. Wait, hold on a second. Briss. All right. Thank you. You're going to come up. Okay, I got to tell you the order, Briss, but hold on a second because I'm channeling this message here. So, Kaiser, I keep seeing that dynamic and I'm like, I don't get it. But then I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, I did see that interview. And in the interview, what and I'm going to start putting this away. So B, you're up next. Okay. So as I'm putting these cards away, so Kaiser, I'm done with your reading, but I do want to mention this. when I saw the interview, I want to say it was Jay Shetty that was interviewing both of them. And if you listen to that, and if you haven't, you should, because it's really cool. If you listen to that interview, you hear him even saying, I was trying to hook her up with one of my friends because she's such a cool person. And, you know, she would, and then all of a sudden from that friendship, who would have thought? And guess what? You know what's funny? He even says it. I'm not making this up. And by the way, EK had this in this reading, which may be the reason why this is coming through. If you hear the interview, Benny Blanco says, I manifested Selena. He just didn't think it would be Selena. He manifested the qualities in her. And he was, I don't know, talking to, yes, I was all in that interview, honey. I was watching that interview. I was like, how did these two get together? And it's such a beautiful story. If you haven't heard it, you should take a look. It should be on YouTube for free. Jay Shetty and Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. And it was through their friendship that something more happened. Now, why am I saying that? Number one, because I saw that clairvoyantly here as I was doing your reading, and I was like not understanding why I kept seeing that, but now it makes sense. And another thing here is that could be the storyline here. She's not maybe aware of how much she cares about you and how much she likes you. And there you go. Now it makes sense. Well, listen, Kaiser, I hope these messages have been insightful. They sure have. There was a lot that came out here, you know. Listen, I still agree with you. I'm team you, and I'm team you for this reason, because I feel that you know, you were very brave in letting your emotions shine through and say, hey, listen, this is, you know, I like you, and this is what, you know, this is what I want. I mean, I think that, you know, that's straightforward, and it's up to her. The ball lies in her court. And what's great about it is that you didn't allow yourself to be, you know, in between, because that sometimes happens also. Like sometimes we're afraid to kind of say something because we're afraid we're going to lose someone. But at the end of the day, if someone doesn't want us to be lost, then they're going to, you know, take part in the connection there, right? So check it out. And when you do, you're going to think about me, because I kept seeing that interview. And I'm like, why do I keep seeing Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's interview with Jay Shetty? And that's what my guides were telling me. It's like, this could be very easily something very much similar to that. And if it does, look at them now. They're engaged and ready to get married and walk down the aisle. So look at that. All right. Thank you so much, Kaiser. Thank you, love, for your words, your wonderful reading. What else did you write? And I really appreciate it. All right. Well, thank you so much, Kaiser, for stopping by. All right. Up next, we have B. B, my love. I'm ready. I'm ready for B. And after B, we have Briss. All right. Wow. Kaiser, thank you so much for that reading. You see, there's always a reason why my guides show me certain things clairvoyantly. And sometimes it takes me a little bit of a while to be like, wait a minute, why am I seeing Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's interview? Now I see why. All right. That was very interesting. Well, intuitive friends, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just look down below in the description box. All that information is down below, as well as in the chat. That being said, if you want to take part into this, if you want to take part in this reading, you just need to, number one, it's a $10 reading, and number two, just pick feeling or thinking, and just either give me the initials of the person or the first name of the person, and then we're going to dive in to this person's potential feelings or thoughts about you. Okay. All right. All right, B. Thank you for your patience. But you guys know when I start channeling, it's like, what? All right. Let's see, B, what's going on here? What does G think about me right now? All right, let's see what's going on with G and what does G think about B right now. By the way, B, I'm going to mention this. And for all of you who are here, if you're interested in ASMR, I just did an ASMR short yesterday, a yes-no reading. So if you're into ASMR, guess what? Take a look at that. Give it a thumbs up. And hopefully, if you guys keep letting me know that you like it, I will continue to do more ASMR on the shorts. Okay. All right. That being said, let's take a look here. How does or what does G? What does G think about B right now at this moment in time? Let's see what's coming through here. Crossing over, bridge the gap between your heart with trust. Okay, so number one, there's emotions there. And looming agenda, have different ideas about love and intimacy. But there is a sense of hesitation, or there's a sense of like, I'm seeing like the loading symbol, you know, like loading, loading, loading. Okay. So again, this is G's thoughts about you. And G's thoughts about you is that they're thinking a lot about how they can bring something together. I feel that there's Ace, not now, honey, please. There's something here about they may be on one end and you may be on the other end about something. So there seems to be a gap or a wedge or something here that's a little bit staticky between the both of you. Okay. That could also be distance. So I don't know if this is a no contact X. I don't know if this is someone that you're seeing, someone that you're not talking to. I don't know the context. But I'm getting one person here, one person here. So when I get that energy, it's either one or two things. It's either a no contact, or there are two people that are together, but there's a lot of energetic division here. Okay, so either one, this is coming across. Now, crossing over, bridging the gap between your heart with trust. So there's something here about there could be a duality that's going on right now. Ace, get down. Ace. There's a duality here that's going in this person's heart. There could be here, like I said, a very vast, because I feel like a lot of space, a lot of disconnect. So I don't know if even if you and this person even talk. Okay, so that's another thing, because it's coming across as a very big disconnect. So whatever this is, it says looming agenda. You have different ideas about love and intimacy. And sure enough, this person may be feeling a certain emotion or may be into their emotions, because there's a great vast difference either between their ideals or their interpretation of love, connection, and partnership, and perhaps a very different ideal, or you may feel very differently, or you may think very differently. There's something here that's not on the same level here. Okay. Give me 1 second. Come, Ace. Come. So there is something here that this could have been a breakup, separation, or divorce, or there could be just this hiatus I'm feeling here, taking a break. But the looming agenda says here, there are different ideas. One person could be thinking one thing about, maybe just being friends. The other one wants something more. One person may be thinking casual. The other person may be thinking, I want to, be together forever. One person could have, a whole different goal and trajectory in regards to their career, and that may interject with, love, the love sector. So whatever it is here, I do feel that there is a disconnect. Now the disconnect could be in the values, the disconnect could be in, the seriousness or the casual. Want to be casual, no, I don't want to be casual, you know what I mean? But there's definitely this kind of like, I feel one person over here and another person over here. Okay, so there is a disconnect here. I feel that there's something here about feeling safe. Okay, I don't know if there's something about, like, if you're not talking to this person may feel like, I don't know about sharing their emotions and that being a safe space or place for them to share it. But that's coming through here also. Okay, let's get more. I want more clarity here. Let's see what's coming through. Give me more. Ooh, what's this? All right, these two cards came out by themselves. It says finding fertile ground, steady growth, and fruitful, and getting satisfaction, good times, happy endings. All right, so what I'm getting here with finding fertile ground, steady growth, this person, if it wasn't because there's a wedge here, so that's number one, there's a wedge here. They feel the wedge, but there was something about the connection that you and this person had, that this person feels like there's a little bit of emptiness here. There's a little bit of the lack of spark, or the lack of, it's like it's no longer this. I don't know if you could see it, but this is a statue, and the statue is made of mud, and it's super, super dry. Okay, and then here is the syringe that has water with a flower. As we know, the flower cannot grow in this super dry environment, but the flower and the water are together. It's symbolizing as if there was something here about the connection that they had with you, or they have with you, however which way it goes. Let me see something here. I watched both of them. Oh, okay, cool. Yes, no contact. Okay, got it. Now I can, okay, this, I said it, this is what I was feeling. This no contact situation here, okay, listen carefully. There was something about the contact and the connection when both of you were hanging out, being together, whatever it was, that was fulfilling. It was satisfying. It was happy. It brought some sense of connection here. Okay. And this whole situation where you and this person are no longer together is causing this person, okay, to feel like they feel out of sorts. Okay, they feel out of sorts. There's something that they feel is missing here. Okay, there's something that is lacking, whether it's the conversation, whether it's the connection, whether it's the friendship, but there's something here that they feel is missing. Okay, and that's what that water is. That water is that missing element. Now this person may not say that, they may not share that, okay, because there's a level of vulnerability, there's a level of feeling safe in order to say that, but they are feeling the absence. Okay, and not only is this person feeling the absence, but they also understand that there are differences here. Maybe you see things one way, they see things in another way. When you were both together, or when there was, I don't know, friendship together, however this, whatever this connection was or is, or was, I should say, because I just read that. It says no contact for 4 months. It was good. There were good times. Okay. Look at that. There was a sense of satisfaction. Things were feeling good. The connection was feeling, great. And, when there's lemons, you make lemonade, right? So even if there were a little bit of a bumpy road here, there's this element that all in all, it was feeling good. So this person does have feelings here about the disconnect, about the differences of ideas or the perspectives, the different perspectives here. They feel that you gave them, there was something, I don't know how to explain this because I feel the energy, but I don't know how to put it into words. It's coming across like your connection, your friendship or connection or partnership or relationship. I don't know what that was, but whatever it was, it gave them hope. It gave them a sense of like something could grow out of this, or something could be more at some point in time. Okay. And even if this person, and let's just, again, hypothetical, even if this person may have been like, I don't want a relationship right now. Let's just make believe. I'm not saying that this is what it's saying, but I'm just giving an example. Even if the person felt like that, the way that both of you jived together, or this synergy or friendship that was here, really did give a sense of fulfillment here to this person. Okay. So this is really interesting. It's like, oh, wow. It's like bittersweet. That's why the lemon is there. It's bittersweet. Yeah. It was difficult to kind of put words to that energy that I was feeling. Because I was like, how do I explain? I feel it, but how do I explain this? All right, let's see. What else is coming through? All right. Look at this. It's so funny. This actually came through a little while ago, exactly what I was saying. There was a sense of oneness here. When both of you were together, it was good. It felt good. It was happy. It was pleasant. Ace, leave it. It was happy. It was pleasant. It was joyful. There was a togetherness here. Okay? Between, is it G? Hold on. Between G and you. And it's funny because I know I'm supposed to be talking about their thoughts, but it's coming across. And guess what? When it ended, that was difficult. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. There you go. Okay? Open your mouth. You have, oh, you just want that piece of paper. All right. So that's how this is coming across here. When it was good, I told you it's bittersweet. There was a sense of oneness. There was a sense of enjoying. This person, again, thinks about the times that you had together. They also think about the ending. They also are thinking about the ending. They're thinking about what is lacking, or what they feel is no longer present in their life. They're also thinking about the fact that when it was good, it was really good. And again, these two cards, validation, confirmation here on that. And these two cards, validation, confirmation. After the breakup, separation, or divorce here, people going their separate ways, there's a sense of emptiness here that has emerged from this distance, or from this breakup or separation. Let's get more. What else is G thinking about here? This person thinks about the time, the distance, the fact that there's no longer a togetherness here. This person is also thinking about the differences, what led to that disconnect, what led to both of you being disconnected. All right. This person also thinks about, because I'm getting here something about conversation. I don't know if there's something here about your voice or conversation here, but I'm getting conversation, the talking. I don't know what that's about, but we shall see. There you go. This person still thinks about how much they care about you. All right. And this person feels like it was reciprocal. Now, why this happened, I don't know. There could have been, again, like it says here, looming agenda. There were challenges here. There were differences here. So that is, the reason why this may have gone in separate ways. But there's something here about G feeling or G thinking like there was some sense of reciprocal energy within this connection or within this friendship or partnership. Okay. It says fairness and love, affection returned. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe this person wasn't as affectionate. Maybe they didn't show it as much. Maybe they had a very different love language. And maybe that's maybe something having to do here with differences also. But what I'm getting here is that regardless of how this may be here, they still have feelings. They still think about those emotions. They think about that connection with you. And there's a lot of affection in their heart towards you still that they think about. Okay? So look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Right behind it, they have here cutting out, separation. Listen, this person, this G person, they think a lot about the fact that you are both not talking to each other. Even if they don't say anything, even if they haven't said anything, this person may be a person who's very quiet into themselves also. There's something about, maybe that's what I was getting, like the conversation, the talking. Maybe this person doesn't talk a lot, but maybe they're a good listener. But I'm telling you, this person keeps thinking about the feelings that they shared. Again, this person may have been a little bit introverted. They may not have shown in the way that you may have understood with your love language, but they may have shown it in their own way of showing their love language. You know what I mean? So there could have been this kind of like, maybe this person shows it this way and this person doesn't understand it that way. Okay. But I am getting this energy of someone being super reserved, is the word. Okay. And I feel that, especially here with this affection returned, I feel that, again, there may have been differences of a love language here. Of course, you can let us know in the chat if I'm on point with that. But I feel that I am. It says cutting out separation, stop the pattern. Yeah, silent treatment. Exactly what I said. Look. Remember that I was talking about the conversation. I was talking about the something about conversation. Maybe this person didn't. Maybe G didn't fully share what they were thinking in their head. And what they were thinking in their head is, hey, listen, I'm really into you. I really like you. I have such unconditional love for you. I am so happy when I'm around you. Or, you know what? I feel so connected to you. I enjoy your company. Maybe they're not, again, it's someone that may not have said this, but I feel the energy is present. I feel this person may have felt this. And listen, I know this is a thinking reading, but I'm getting a lot of emotion more than the thinking. But yeah. And there could have been a reason here why this person may have remained to be quiet about their emotions. Maybe they may have felt that they weren't ready for the type of connection here that they maybe they weren't emotionally ready, maybe they weren't emotionally mature. And maturity has nothing to do with age, okay? It has to do with the readiness, right? And maybe they weren't ready, and there's that bittersweet, like I was talking about at the top of the reading with that lemon. It's like, I enjoy our company, I enjoy this, I enjoy that, but maybe they weren't ready for a full throttle type of commitment here. You know what I mean? It's a person who could very easily be intentionally, look at that, rendezvous just popped out of the deck. This is a person who could very easily just enjoy a lot of the casualness about a connection and the emotion of the connection, but not feel like they're ready for more. And I feel that that's why this breakup or separation may have felt bittersweet. You know what I mean? Because there's love here, there's emotions here. It's just for whatever reason, there's a separation between their emotion, between them sharing their emotion and something else here. It says rendezvous, a private getaway for two is calling you. All right. So again, I feel that this person thinks about the times shared together, the dates or the going out or the fun times. I feel here that also, especially with this mud, this sculpture here that is super dry, this person could be really drained. They could feel really, there could be just emotional. Ooh, yeah, that makes sense with unconditional love. And the fact that that water, wow, I didn't even realize that water is like going to the chest area. Yeah, they may be emotionally drained. They may have had a not so fantastic past or recent past here. Yeah. Blowing kisses, unconditional love. Yeah, there could have been. I'm getting that there's a sense of innocence here. You know what I mean? There's a sense of innocence here with blowing kisses. There's a sense of admiring the casualness and just enjoying the emotions. You see like a friendship, but it's like this is like a friendship, but like feeling more than just friends, but not saying something about it even. Maybe even remaining quiet about it. Give me more about this person's thoughts. And I know it's supposed to be thoughts. Yeah, self-worth. Listen, let me tell you something. Self-worth has come out. I want you to listen to this because this is coming across as whatever this is that's going on with G, it's about them. It's about their past. It's about their maybe breakup, separation, or divorce in the past or recent past. And they're bringing all that trauma. They're bringing all that residual energy from a connection that perhaps didn't work out in the past or recent past. And they are projecting this image of what this person in this past relationship may have said to them. So for example, if there was a breakup, separation, or divorce where the person may have said, oh, you are fill in the blank, whatever, this person could have internalized that, those words from that person that this person may have trusted before. And so the self-worth could be very low. And not only is their self-worth very low, but they are even doubtful that they could even have not the capacity, but that they can show the love that someone else can understand, because this person in their past or recent past may have literally made them feel very worthless. There may have been some things here where this person, where G looks in the mirror and still hears the echoes of a past connection. And so it's like, even though they may feel this for you, but there could be just like a low self-esteem. There may be a lack of confidence. There could be just something here that even if someone comes with the best intentions towards G, just hypothetical, it could be you. And by the way, I'm going to say you, and this is everyone who he's going to encounter, because until he doesn't fix this is going to be his issue with everybody else. Okay. So it's as if when he looks in the mirror, he can't believe how somebody else may view him. So this is a person that even if you say like, wow, you're such a great person, they're like, no, I'm not. Or, you're really, or you give a person compliment and they just don't accept it. There could be a lot of self-worth issues here. So it's not a matter of how much you or anyone else can reassure this person. It's the fact that this person doesn't believe it in themselves. They don't feel whatever. They don't feel smart, or they don't feel handsome, or they don't feel beautiful, or they don't feel like they can contribute something. You know what I'm saying? It's an internal struggle here. And this internal struggle is causing a lot of external situations here to be happening in his personal circle, in his love sphere. And these ideas, these self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs or lack of this, lack of that, is living inside of his head. So even if he looks at himself in the mirror, he doesn't see what you may see. He sees what some other issues here from the past or recent past are living still in his head. And that's why it's coming across in the reading about him, his thinking of you, because it's not about emotion, it's about his mindset. See, there's a level of maturity, there's a level of healing that he needs to do in order to start accepting the fact that, yeah, he's a fantastic person, and yeah, that he can, be in a connection and, whatever this may be. And you know what I'm also getting here, especially because self-worth came through, that remember that this says looming agenda, says you have different ideas about love and intimacy. I also feel that not only is there different ideas about love and intimacy, there's different ideas about love languages, and there are different ideas about the perspective that you may have had towards him versus what he may have had about himself. The views. This is why I always say, when you get out of a connection, get out of a breakup, separation, or divorce, healing is important. You need time to yourself to heal, because what happens is if you don't heal and you don't work on yourself, you're going to bring your traumas to the next connection, to the next friendship, or to the next situation. All right, let's see what's coming through. And by the way, Briss, you are up next. I am 2 minutes away. You see, explore the self. This person has self-worth issues. There you go. I feel this person does think about you at nighttime, though. That's all I'm going to say about that, by the way, because, I'm going to keep it rated G. Fill in the blank of what you think I might be saying here, because I'm going to show you what I'm going to read it. Let's just say that. I'm going to show you and I'm going to read it. It says, explore the self. Connect with your body. He has thoughts about that with you. Embrace your sensual allure. Awaken your primal desire. There's something about you that you awaken his inner desire. And that's as G-rated as I can keep this. So there could be moments at nighttime where G thinks about you. And there you go. So you already know. Nothing is hidden in these messages, boy. Not even with what a person does in their behind closed doors. Everything comes spilling out here. All right. It says bring love into the situation. And what I'm getting here in Aquarius is an air sign. This is hysterical. I had to laugh at that because that was funny. Um, bring love into the situation. This person may have been restricting or holding back their love, their emotions, or the being able to say it. I also feel that bring love into the situation is this person also loving themselves. Okay, so there is a portion here that may not be truly healed. That being said, thank you so much, B, and wow, thank you so much for your super. What a reading. Boy, oh boy. That was very interesting. All right, B, I hope these messages have resonated for you. And thank you so much for your super. And thank you so much for stopping by. All right, so up next we have, oh, hello, Monica. Welcome. We have Briss. Hello, Briss. Thank you, Briss, so much for being patient. And for waiting your turn. I know listen, guys, I say 7 minutes, but I try to give you a 7-minute reading. It's just I don't have it in me to just give you half readings. You know what I mean? I just don't. I gotta go full throttle, or you know what? It's all or nothing. So there we go. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So perfect. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, Monica? And there we go. Thank you so much. All right. Up next, we have Briss. Brisidia. All right. Brisidia. All right. So I'm going to say Briss, though, if you don't mind. But Brisidia. I'll try to remember how to pronounce your name correctly. Okay, Brisidia. Let's see what's going on here. Thank you so much, Briss, for stopping by, for your super. Greatly appreciate it. And for those of you who are wondering, should I have a reading, should I not? Listen, join in the fun. Remember that I'm only doing, number one, it's a $10 reading. And number two, it's only one of the two. Either it's thoughts or feelings that someone may have about you right now at this moment in time. So it's not both. It's only one, okay? But no worries, because sometimes the feelings slip in there and they come through. All right. Briss, welcome, my dear. All righty. So let's see here. Okay, wait. I need this person's name. Hold on. Let me read it, Briss. How does Daniel... Oh, he's a Cancer. Oh, that's okay. That's good. That's interesting. We're going to see how that may fit in here. Oh, you're a Pisces. Oh, I'm a Pisces moon. I'm a Taurus sun, Pisces moon. You wrote here, how does Daniel feel about me right now? All right, let's find out about what's going on with Daniel here. All right, how does Daniel feel about Briss right now at this moment in time? How does Daniel feel about Briss? All right, let's see what's coming through here. Now, this deck that I have has messages on both sides of the deck, of the cards, which is the reason why I'm flipping it over. But we're going to see here, how does Daniel feel, or what does Daniel feel? How does Daniel feel about Briss right now at this moment in time? How does Daniel feel about Briss? Give me 1 second. I forgot to spritz. All right, let's see what's coming through with Daniel. How does Daniel feel about Briss? Looming agenda. Love potion. All right, let's talk. Let's see. Looming agenda says you have different ideas about love and intimacy, okay? And Love Potion says open your heart to truly feel the magic of love. I'm going to tell you right now, Briss, this person feels like they have jaded energy or they're shielding their heart. And it's because of something that may have happened to them in the past or recent past with a past connection. Okay. That past connection is looming around their energy field. They think about it, they feel it, even if they're not in this connection anymore. There's something about that connection that has left them feeling a little bit out of sorts. So much so that it's difficult for them to either open their heart fully or be I'm getting here like a jaded heart or jaded energy. Okay. So it's not about you that this person may feel a little bit restrictive emotionally. It's about perhaps a past connection. This person here is sitting in the dark, and this person has their legs. I'm going to show you right here. They're sitting like this, okay? But they're in the dark and they're facing the past or recent past. So it's coming across as that there's a lot of thoughts about the past, emotions about the past, maybe residual energy here very much connected to the past. This could be the past breakup, separation, or divorce, or this could be their past with you, because I don't know how, what the connection between you and Daniel was, or did you say anything there about it? No, you said no. You just want to know about their feelings right now. Yeah. But yeah, there's this sense here of this looming cloud. It's like the storm warning card that I have in one of my decks, where it's just this like looming energy around this person. It could be looming in their thoughts, it could be looming in their heart. We're starting to see each other. Okay, I see that. You wrote that. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you right now, listen carefully. Oh, honey, we're gonna get to the bottom of everything here. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if this person has said something to you about it, but if they haven't, I'm gonna give you what I'm feeling energetically. I feel this person may have had a bad breakup, separation, or divorce. There's something here that still he thinks about in regards to his past connection. Okay? If they're not showing this right now, listen carefully. If it's not showing right now, the moment that there's a trigger, it's going to resurface. It's going to resurface. And they like you, by the way. Okay? So Daniel likes you. Love potion. He's smitten by you. He likes you. Okay? There are emotions here for you. There's chemistry. Okay? So know that part. However, this is going to be at some point in time, and it may not be now because it's fairly new, but at some point in time, there could be this sense of he could only show emotions up to so much because there's more healing that needs to happen here. So it's as if this person is restricting their ability to pour into a connection or a friendship due to the fact that they may be dealing still with a breakup, separation, or divorce from the past or recent past. So there's a sense of, because either his mind is still in that breakup, separation, or divorce, or his heart is still very much shattered from the past or recent past. And there could be something here that when this person drinks, it comes back. This situation from the past or recent past could come up. And I want to do this, because this is This is my super reading, so I can do it how I want because I'm going to bring another deck here that I was not planning on using, but I want to know about what this past is. Give me a glimpse here about what is it that this person keeps thinking about in the past. Only because this person is completely focused there to the past. So it gives me a really good energy connection there to that. Give me more. What is this? Give me more clarity here about this past. Okay. Breaking dawn. All right. Let's see. Breaking dawn. What I'm feeling here is this person lost hope. They've lost hope in regards to love. They've lost hope in regards to believing in love. Their views on love has changed immensely based on a breakup, separation, or divorce that they have had in the past or recent past. That last relationship or a relationship that they had in the past was very boom. It kind of like really changed their whole entire perspective here on that. They have the number 23. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Fives are all about changes. Like I said, there may have been a whole change of how they see love. And it's interesting because I'm getting that it's not so much about what they can see with their eyes. It's like how they intuitively can connect with love. Because if you see here, there's a lot of violet. Okay. Violet is the color uh, that is connected to the third eye chakra. The third eye chakra is connected to our intuition. It's connected to like that soul piece, right? It's the ability to be able to energetically, intuitively connect. So there's this energy here coming through as if this situation, circumstance, or event from their past or recent past has, like, in a way, clouded that type of connection. And so that type of ability to open themselves up. So I feel that Daniel, and again, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you're feeling this or if you're already kind of like putting two and two together here, but Daniel could have a very difficult time in showing his emotions in a way that could be read here by you as, wow, I do feel like this. Like, you may feel like he likes you, but there's like something here about not opening their heart. There's still a bit of residual jaded energy in this person's heart. So Love Potion says open your heart. It says open your heart because the heart isn't fully opened. You see what I'm saying? It says open your heart to truly feel the magic of love. And he's not going to be able to feel or to connect with love the manner in which, could be full. Okay. So like I said, I feel this person likes you. I feel this chemistry. He's interested in you. You don't need to worry about that at all because there's feelings here for you. Here's the thing that is going to be a sticky point as time goes on is how much healing has he had in regards to whatever may be still holding his heart hostage, so to speak, or his mind hostage. You see what I mean? So how much is he allowing the things from the past or recent past to continually live in his mind and in his heart, when right now at this moment in time, his focus should be on opening himself up to you because you are the person he's interested in. You are the person that he has feelings for, chemistry. Okay. I feel there's something here, and this is how it's coming through, something about loosening up. I feel that this person, when this person either drinks, if they drink, I don't know, but I'm just saying there's something here about if they drink or something that like lowers their, that kind of like restraint, they're gonna open, if he hasn't already, he's gonna open up about what this is, and it's gonna give you more clarity here. But is there chemistry here? Yes. Does he like you? Yes. Are there feelings towards you? Yes. Is there a magnetism here towards you? Yes. All of that is yes, 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 yes. So I'm not worried about that. I'm just giving you that validation because that is what you want to know about his feelings towards you. See? You're checking off the right boxes for him. You're checking off the right boxes for him. There's a list in his mind where there's something that he's been wanting, wishing, desiring, and you're checking off the boxes. You are the person. Wow. Girl, stop. Okay. You can be the person. Now, listen, this is not like a project, okay? He needs to put his work in. He needs to do what he needs to do. But you can be the type of your love or your connection with this person. And I'm not saying that this is your duty or it's your responsibility. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that sometimes we get a person that comes into our lives that completely turns things upside down, and it creates this energy where you need to learn something, and there's a lesson here that he's going to have to learn, and that is allowing himself to open his heart back up to heal whatever this is about. Now, again, it could be a breakup, separation, or divorce, or it could be something even more deep. It could be something deeper. It could be something with family, friends, grieving, loved one. However, maybe he wasn't shown love as a child. I don't know. Figure that out when the time comes. But there's something here that was very heart-wrenching here, and that has taken hostage his heart and his emotions. But you check the boxes here, okay? It says yes, fitting it all into place, coming together, united. You may be that missing piece that this person, especially if this is something that they need to grow or learn from, you could be that person that can, in a way, remind by your actions, just by you just having conversations, right? Saying, it really matters to me how healed the person is, and having those conversations, like, ask about certain things here. Ask, how do you cope with sadness? How did you cope with your last breakup, separation, or divorce? Has there been something super devastating in your life? How did you cope? How did you, pull yourself out of that? Those are questions that are important, honey, because I'm going to tell you, if this person is into self-soothing, for example, having a drink, that drink could be more than just having a drink. It could end up being a problem, especially if this person hasn't healed from a situation, circumstance, or event. So they're using alcohol, and this is just an example. I'm not saying that this is for him. I'm just giving you an example, okay? And a personal experience at that, where they, not me, by the way, with someone else, that's how they self-soothe. And so what you think isn't a problem now could become a problem later. And so this is why it's very important to have these conversations, okay? But yes, this person thinks and feels you check off the boxes. They like you. They're into you. Phoenix, let me tell you, I told you, this could be a really big new beginning for Daniel if he allows himself to continue to heal, mend, fix, or repair anything that may be here from the past or recent past. And sometimes people think that, and I'm not saying that's the case here, but I'm just giving you a broad type of energy that I'm getting here. I'm being called to say this. Sometimes we do find our soulmates, and sometimes people think, and I'm not saying this is a soulmate connection, I'm just giving you an example. Sometimes we find our soulmates, and sometimes people think that having a twin flame or soulmate energy is going to be hunky-dory, that everything's going to go right, that everything's going to be wonderful, that it's just like not, because, this person feels like they're the one. everything's going to go smoothly. No, honey. When you find your soulmate or your twin flame, that is when both of you are going to trigger the things within yourselves that need to come up and heal. And it is together as a couple that you heal from those experiences or heal from those wounds. You do it together. And so I would say, as having the experience that I have, that soulmate connections are indeed the most toughest and have to be the most resilient. It is when a lot of things start purging and start coming out, and only those people and only those connections that are willing to put in the work and the healing can actually make it through and survive that soulmate connection. Okay, because it's going to test the person, it's going to test them as an individual, and it's going to test you as an individual. And it's only through those tests that you will see, is this person here for the long haul, and are they really ready to give unconditional love, right? So just letting you know. Let's see what else is coming through. Okay. Daniel may have a fear of abandonment. Remember that I just said a little while ago, there could be something here from the past or recent past. It's funny because I took another deck to give that message here, and it's coming up again. So again, there could be something super traumatizing, but this person can grow out of it. It all depends if Daniel is willing to put in the work and the consistency and the effort. So yes, this person really likes you. They have chemistry. They're in it to win it. There's something about you that is creating this sense of wanting to change something, or wanting to kind of get that spark back into the heart. Okay, there may have been some, remember that I was talking, and I'm not saying this person is a heavy drinker, but there we go, codependencies. There may be something here, codependent behavior or old patterns of behavior here, where there is a sense of fear of abandonment or a fear of intimacy. Now when the chaser comes out in one of my readings, it's telling me that it could be either there's a fear of abandonment, which is the chaser, or a fear of commitment, which is the runner. Or I'm sorry, not commitment, a fear of intimacy, which is the runner. Okay, the person who runs from one connection to another connection to another connection to another connection without having any healing in between, is a person who, believe it or not, they fear intimacy, because once you start getting deeper into a connection, you have to start unraveling all those things that you need to heal from, right? And so this could be here, just pay attention to runner chaser dynamic energy here. Okay, make sure that the energy is consistent and is in equal give and take. Okay, they do have here the butterfly. I do feel that this is a time, there could be here this energy where this person has met you and you have met them, and it could be very much of a healing type of energy. Okay, and I'm not saying that it's your responsibility to heal someone else. I'm saying that there are times that we do need to be in connections in order to heal our, there we go, bingo bango, heal our inner childhood wound healing. I talked about this a little while ago. I said this could even be so far back as maybe something having to do with family. Okay, maybe dad left, maybe mom left, maybe someone passed away, maybe one of their parents passed away when they were little, maybe they were adopted, maybe, I don't know, there could be a lot of things here very, very much connected to that too. So I do feel that this person is ready to start working and releasing on that past. I do feel that when Daniel looks at you, how Daniel feels about you is that this connection that both of you have, or that you are starting to, place energy towards, is something that is very new, is something that he can see that there's a sense of growth here that could happen, okay, with time. And also here, again, don't be afraid to have those deep rooted conversations here with him, okay? Because this is going to show you, is this person a person who wants to evolve, grow, and heal? Or is this a person who still wants to loom in the doom of the yesteryears, okay? Now, let's take a look at what else is coming through. Okay, Monica, you are right after, let me see, who do I have after Briss? Yes, it's Monica. Monica, you are right after Briss, okay? All right, let's keep peeling back the layers here about Daniel. How does Daniel feel? What are Daniel's feelings? How does Daniel feel about Briss? I'm telling you, you check off a lot of boxes here. They're really into you. I should say Daniel is really into you, okay? So there is definitely something here. Feelings. Show me feelings. Forgiving and learning, okay? Again, there's something here about healing. I mentioned this before. You have healing, deception, and true love. Don't worry, the deception is about something that they went through the past, okay? Or something that they need to heal from. Forgiving and learning. Daniel could have had a connection in the past or recent past that someone may have stabbed him in the back, or there could be something here about a lack of transparency about something, or this Daniel masking his emotions. The deception could be him masking his emotions towards you. Not like I told you. Remember that I said, I'm feeling here that yes, there is a possibility of Daniel opening his heart and letting you know how he truly feels. But there's a little bit of this energy here coming through in regards to a past situation, circumstance, or event that may be pulling him back from being fully opening his heart. Okay, there may be some things in the past or recent past that he must learn to forgive, energetically forgive the people and the situations and the circumstances, because this could bring problems in the connection here. Okay, now listen, this is not like a horrible thing here. There is possibility for growth. Okay, he may have to learn through having a connection. Some things and some lessons we heal and learn on our own, but it's only when we are in a connection do we really know how much healing still we need to do. And that's not just for Daniel, that's for all of us. Okay, so forgiving and learning. It says, as you release and heal, remember that I just said that a little while ago, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So I do feel that there is a possibility for him to feel, again, to be head over heels here for you and continue to grow and expand as a person. But remember that I said that a lot of this has to do with him healing himself from the past or recent past. The more he heals that part of himself that is causing some sense of shielded or jaded or guarded emotions and jaded energy, the more he's going to be open to opening up emotionally towards you. Okay, and the less probability there will be in having very negative emotional triggers. So being defensive, arguing or pulling back, his affection, or pulling back his love, or doing silent treatment, things like that. So when a person is healed, they don't resort to those tactics. So again, that's what I'm getting here with that. Deception, like I said, there could have been something here in the past or recent past. He could have been deceived. There could have been something of a trust issue for him in the past or recent past. But what I am getting here with deception, with feelings for you, is that he may be, again, masking his emotions. He may not be letting you know how much he really is into you. And I feel that he's more into you than what you think. So I'm happy that you got this reading for yourself, because you're checking off a lot of boxes for him. He's really really likes you. There's a lot of chemistry here. He does see that there's a sense of growth here that could happen within this connection with you. And like I said, there's a possibility here where he may feel like you're the one. It says this is the romance of a lifetime. I said this at the top of the reading, but as I always like to share, validation, confirmation. Like I said, you're fitting the pieces. You are checking off the list on his end. Okay, so yes, are the feelings towards you genuine? Is the chemistry genuine? Are there feelings here for you? Yes, 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 and yes. Now, does he need to work on some things? 100%. Okay, let's keep unfolding. Let's keep swimming, 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 swimming. Let's see what else is coming through here for Daniel. Just keep swimming. All right, let's see what's going on, Daniel. How do you feel here? What are your feelings towards breasts? Ding, ding, ding. Self-worth issues. You see that I shuffle, right? Okay. Self-worth issues. Da, 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 da. Maturity also. All right, listen carefully. Self-worth issues. Again, there may be some residual things that are happening in his mind that you are not aware of, okay, in his heart or in his mind. And he may be keeping to himself because, listen, it's hard to be vulnerable, right? So there may be some scripts, some situations from the past or recent past. It's difficult for him to see certain things and uncover certain things here, okay? He may not see himself as fantastic as you see him, even if he projects this self-confidence. There's something about him deep down inside, behind closed doors, that there is, or there may be potentially here, a feeling of insecurity or inadequacy. We all have it in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so this is here, could be popping up once there's, again, the deeper he falls in love, the deeper he goes with this connection, the more that is going to be required of him to go deeper in his emotions and be more vulnerable and be more vocal or be more showing. He's gonna have to make a decision of not holding so much back, especially when I see here there's a lot of emotions for you. Okay, so there you go. Where are we? Oh, we're over here. All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through about Daniel's feelings here towards Briss. So hopefully you guys are taking all these notes when you have these readings, so it makes sense. There's some things here that may come up. It may make sense later. Sometimes it doesn't make sense right now, especially when you're just meeting someone. But eventually things will show and reveal themselves through time. So there you go. Look at that. What did I tell you? I told you he really likes you. He has true love, and now he has soulmate. Remember that story? You see, give myself a. Remember that story I was telling you about soulmate, twin flame? And I said, listen, I'm not saying that this is the case, but I'm getting this storyline here that I'm channeling, and there was no cards here that said that. But sure enough, after I told you the story, and go back if you forgot, it's coming up. There is, like, again, you check off all the boxes, my dear. He really likes you. So I'm not worried about that part. That's good. So validation, confirmation, not once but twice. True love and soulmate. And where's the other one? Fitting it into place, coming together, united. And love potion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this person has like 4. Daniel has like 4 cards here, all talking about how much he's really into you. Again, he may not show it as much, again, because he has to learn to let go and heal from other things from the past or recent past. All right, last but not least, this is the last deck here that I'm going to be shuffling. Talk about details, huh? There is a lot coming through here. All right, let's see what else is coming through. And this is the last deck. And then after this, we have Monica. So Monica, you are up next. All right, let's see what's coming through. And oh, wow. What? Uh-huh. Here we go. Another one. I need a different, listen, I need to get a different buzzard. Listen, this buzzard is when you guys do like, you know, your supers and stuff like. I need to get another one. I need to get a validation confirmation button. Let me tell you. What did I tell you about this person needing some healing? There you go. What does it say? It's time to release negativity. Ding, 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 ding. Full moon in Scorpio. And if we know anything about tarot and anything about Scorpio, it's that Scorpio rules the death card in tarot. And the death card in tarot is about the ending of a cycle, the transition, the getting, that something is out of your control, that there's a natural course of something ending. So something deeper and better and newer and more amazing happens in your life. Okay, so here we go. Validation confirmation. They have the water sign Scorpio. Scorpio, there could be a Scorpio sun, moon, rising, Venus, or they could have water on their astrological natal chart. Okay. Oh my God, wait a minute. He is a Cancer. I told you, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah. You wrote it in the super chat. There you go. Scorpio, water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. He needs to let go of that residual energy. And what, he's a Cancer, so even more so, because they tend to hold on to those things. But yeah, and they tend to be a little bit more reserved too. All right, that being said, Briss, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to continue to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Briss, I hope these messages have been insightful. Wow, what a reading here about Daniel. I wish you the very best of luck. This is looking very beautiful, by the way. So there are a lot of beautiful feelings and emotions here towards you, and congratulations, okay? So there we go. All right. Up next, we have Monica. Monica is up next. For those of you who are watching, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. Briss wrote, thank you so much. I will keep you updated. Yes, sure enough. Yes, please do. I do wish you the best of luck. Don't worry, this person, they're really into you. Daniel is really into you, that's for sure. Okay, so good luck. All right. For those of you who are watching me live, thank you. Don't forget to take a look at my credentials down below, my client testimonials. All that is down below, as well as in the chat. Okay. Now, this is not a free reading. This reading is a $10 super chat or a super. Okay. So it's a super live. And I'll be focusing on the energy of either one or two things, what someone may be feeling about you potentially, or what someone may be feeling about you potentially. Okay. So either way, it's only one of those two. It's not both. So feel free if you want to take part in this reading. It is a detailed reading. So I'm going to give you as much details as comes through in regards to that person. Now, I only need either their initial or initials or their first name. That's all that I need. I do not need anyone's full name. And no worries. By the way, I forgot to say this. I usually say it. When I do super lives, I don't have Like, you know how you could go back and you could read, like, even if it's on, on YouTube, like you can still read those live chat, the recap. I took that off. I always take it off for the supers. Okay, for the other lives I keep them, but for the supers, I feel it's a little bit more personal, so I take those off. Okay, so no worries, no one's gonna be reading this later. Okay. All right. That being said, Monica, are you here, my love? Where are you? It's time for your reading. Oh, you're very welcome. And Briss, thank you again for your super, okay? All right, Monica, welcome back. Thank you so much for your super. And let me read the question that you have, or how does R feel about me right now? An old ex, we broke up 4 years ago. Recently, he completely disappeared on the internet. Okay, let's see what's going on with R. How does R feel about you? But hold on. Wait, I can't read what it says. But I never know how he really feels. Okay, good. So let's find out. We're going to find out together here. How does R really feel about Monica right now at this moment in time? Okay. So let's see what's coming through here. How does R feel about Monica right now at this moment in time? And thank you for putting the context, because then that just has me focusing straight on, this is not a connection that's right now. So let's see. How does R feel about Monica right now at this moment in time? How does R feel about Monica? Okay, look at that. What just popped out of the deck on its own? By the way, 3. Okay, so the first one says secret desires. Unspoken needs could plunge you into deep confusion. There may still be emotions here. These emotions may be quiet. They may be unspoken. You may not know. Okay. So there you go. Okay, so there are two people here talking to each other, outside or whatever, in a restaurant, and there may still be a little bit of secret desires. But remember, it says unspoken needs can plunge you into deep confusion. So there may be some feelings there, or some type of secret desires there, but there's also a lot of confusion here with this person. Okay. In a fog, fear, obligation, guilt makes you stay, get clarity. Okay, this person, again, this is a person from the past or recent past. So there may be here a little bit, not a little bit, a lot of it, because I'm getting here this confusion, this fog in their mind. They're confused about something. They may have been like their feelings right now, they may still be a little bit confused. Maybe they were confused back then, maybe they're still confused now. It's coming across as like, cloudy, but let's see. Beyond compare, don't compare your love to anyone else, is unique. He does feel that whatever both of you shared was different. It was unique. It wasn't something that he's come across or had come across back then when both of you were together. Okay. So although there may have been a lot of kind of like not him in his head, not feeling, either being able to express something clearly, or something that he has kept in his, under wraps. I feel that right now at this moment in time, there's this sense of like something's not clear in their mind, And something here is, again, there's a deep sense of a confusion here. But there is this energy here about beyond compare. Okay, there was something very, very unique about your connection that this person still feels to this day is sets apart from other connections. So I don't know what that may be, but it's coming across that with beyond compare. So there's something about the connection that this person had with you that is different. It's not common. It was maybe something, maybe there were just coincidences here. Maybe there were serendipitous events or coincidences here. But something was very different here, and has been different between the connection that they had with you and perhaps maybe even other connections that they may have moving forward. Let's see what else is coming through. Is it R? Let me see. Yes. How does R feel about Monica right now at this moment in time? I do feel that there's something about the desire here. There may still be like the sense of desire, even if there hasn't been any talk, you know? Let's see. Oh, I forgot that this is the one that also has messages on both ends. So I need to shuffle this a lot more. Okay, so secret desires. You know, it's so funny because the way I'm shuffling, but I keep looking at secret desire. There's this kind of like this locked in type of energy. And what do I mean by locked in is that the eyes are locked into each other. There's a sense here of like being very, when both of you were together, there was a sense here of being very locked in into each other. Again, there was a lot of passion there. Whether it may not have been spoken, because this was talking about unspoken needs and about confusion, there was something very, very unique about the connection that both of you had. Okay, and this is a uniqueness that still this person feels was very different than anything that they have had from before. All right, let's see. They have here, no, losing part of yourself, missing pieces, gone away. This person feels like that specialness that they had with you, it's been difficult to replace. It maybe hasn't been the same. They haven't had that same type of connection that they may have had with you at some point in time. Okay, so there's this sense here of they may still feel that way. They may still feel that this connection, this special thing that they had with you, the special kinship or heart to heart type of emotion here, it was very unique. And it's something that, even though there was a lot, and this is how it's coming across energetically, like even if there was a lot of passion and emotion and uniqueness here, there was definitely something here that was difficult to resolve or difficult to figure out. Either it was difficult to figure out or difficult to get over or move past. So there may have been some either challenges individually. Maybe this person may have had a lot of challenges. Maybe you may have had a lot of challenges. So with the fact that this person may have had a lot of challenges and then you may have had a lot of challenges together as a couple, it was just a lot of challenges. You see what I'm saying? So that could have been this kind of sticky point here where there's this feeling of lack of clarity here. Okay, or something kind of feeling a little bit foggy or not clear. Okay, again, there may have been something here about losing a part of themselves. I feel that there is, you know, again, ours feelings towards you is like there was something super special. And although there was either a breakup, separation, or divorce, that as this may have gone its separate ways, it was as if there was a part of R that also went away with that breakup and separation. Okay, so it's as if like this, there's residual energy of, you know, feeling like, where has my love gone? Where has this special connection? I don't have it anymore, you know. So Even if this person is in a connection right now, or even if they are in a marriage, in a partnership, or in a connection, they hold your connection with them very, very near and dear to their heart. So there's a special fondness towards you, and it's because there was something here within this connection that was very unique. Okay? So when they do think about you, they think about you with a sense of fondness. Okay? Let's see what else is coming through for R. What is R's emotions here? And sometimes how this is like we're meant to be with people for a short time, and there's a sense here of like they serve their purpose, right? There's a reason why you came together with this person and this person came together with you at that point in time, and then there's a reason why both of you may have gone your separate ways. So it's about the learning of that. Ooh, and this has here hands of the cards. It says take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing the hand and gambling. Yeah, there may be this energy right now that they feel here towards you, that this connection that they had was them taking a risk. They were taking a leap, an emotional leap. Maybe a soul to soul connection leap, maybe the leap of trying to open themselves up to this connection at some point in time. I do feel that these feelings here towards you, I feel that they took a chance, they took a leap. Okay, is how this is coming across. So I really feel that this connection with you at that point in time, and I feel that this is how this person feels about you, that the special uniqueness, I don't know what that is about, but hopefully you'll give some clarity later. But I'm feeling there was something very super unique between you and this person, and that uniqueness really, you know, made them get out of their comfort zone here. And so there was something here about them taking a chance and or taking a step forward here that they weren't even, he wasn't even thinking about doing, you see. But by getting to know you, there was a lesson here that he may have learned. I feel this person feels that, yeah, there may have been, because this is talking about options here. And again, there's things here about moving, in different directions. But I'm also getting here learning through time, and there's something here about options. Making decisions, making selections. Let's see. Yeah. Even to this day, listen carefully. This person still thinks about this connection. And I know the question that you're posing is about their emotions, but I feel that there is something here because there is a very interesting heart to heart connection between the both of you here. So this is showing up as, because of the uniqueness, there may be a part of him still today that may think about the connection that both of you had once upon a time. Even if they have moved on with their lives, even if, they've gone in a different direction, there's a sense here that they wonder about that. There's a sense of wondering also here with this inner fog. Okay, because they're not sure, they're not clear about maybe what's going on with you, or you knowing what's going on with them. But there's something here about this breakup being I don't want to say like a special breakup, but there was something meaningful here about the connection and the feelings felt. Okay, all right, yeah, look at this paradise. This person enjoyed their company. With there's something very yeah, the healing. Yeah, there's something here about this person not just enjoying your company here, but there's definitely this energy of, there is a sense of fondness that when they do feel here that there is a sense of fondness about you. But it's coming across, I keep getting the same message. It's because of something that was very unique. It was something very special. Okay. And I know I'm saying unique, but it's coming across as there was a special connection here. It was something that it wasn't common. It wasn't ordinary. Even if it wasn't what, even if it didn't result into something concrete, maybe after, but there was something here that was very unique within this dynamic once upon a time. And I feel that they still hold that to be true in their heart. Let's see what else is coming through. What does R feel here? R's feelings towards Monica. R's feelings towards Monica here. Yeah, you were very special. You were very special to this person. I don't know why. I don't know, I don't know the ins and outs here, but you were very special. It says this could be the one. You were very special to this person. They feel like there was something about the connection, and I keep saying it, and I keep saying it because it keeps coming out. That's the message I keep, channeling here, that there was something very unique, very powerful. Again, yes, there were, conflicts, of course, but, and I said this before. I said that when there was this breakup, separation, or divorce here, when whomever made the decision to go their separate ways, there was something that left with it. It's as if there was a part of their heart that went with the connection that broke up. And sure enough, they have here, this is the one. So yeah, that's how this is coming across here. By the way, for those of you who may be watching and are not doing the reading, if you are going to take part in it now, because as soon as I finish with Monica, I'm going to end the live. Okay, so if you are kind of teetering, like, should I get a reading or should I not? If you're going to get one, it's $10 USD. And if you do, make sure that you put in the super chat the name of the person and that stuff, so that if it's feeling or thinking, because as soon as I'm done with Monica, I'm gonna end the live. Okay, so just want to give you guys a heads up with that. But this could be the one. Again, there's something that you still hold the special place in this person's heart. And if it wasn't because of this confusion, if it wasn't because this lack of clarity here or deep confusion here, I think that this person may have felt like you were the one, like this was it, You may have even been the one that got away. Now that they look at it in retrospect, I don't feel that that may have been their feelings at that moment in time, but I feel like now, after X amount of years or X amount of time apart. Remember, sometimes what we feel at the moment when we are having a breakup, separation, or divorce is very different than when you think about that person 2, 3, 4, 5 years later. Okay. There's a sense of maturity. There's a sense of looking at it from a different way. Maybe by then, the anger, the resentment has faded. You've healed, with that. And so then we look at the relationship or that connection from the past in a different way. So it is coming across as that in retrospect, now after many years, they could be seeing this connection with you as something that was very special. Not only then, but even more special now, because now he has other connections to compare it to, so to speak. And this is why this is saying beyond compare, because there's something about, or there was something within this connection with you that could not be compared to other connections, because there was a sense here of this being very different, okay? Being very different, very unique than all the other ones, okay? Or the ones that he has had afterwards. Let's see what else is coming through. Okay, let's see what's coming through. And we have here, bam, exactly what I just said. Didn't I just say, after many years of being apart, after all this time taking place between the both of you, after the dust has settled, after the I'm upset, I'm pissed, I'm hurt, I'm all this, ta-da! Recognizing that there was something super special. I said it, it was coming in. The cards just give more validation, confirmation on what I was feeling here, but that's exactly what I was feeling. Look at that. Looking back now, this person could be reminiscing. They can feel like, wow, I wonder what would happen if I would see Monica. I wonder how Monica is doing after all these years. Yep. Told you. All right, let's see. Let's go over here, and then we're going to go to the last. All right, let's see what's coming through here. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. By the way, this was the one that was supposed to be lifted, but nope. It's the one that I was talking about earlier. What did I say before? I said that that are looking at their feelings for you now. Okay. You guys broke up, like you said in the chat, 4 years ago. So looking at their feelings towards you now, they feel a sense of illumination. Something is clearer now than it was in the past or recent past. Seek the light of knowledge, illuminate your path. Sign, symbols, synchronicities, because that's exactly what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about this realization, awareness, and recognizing something. And before I even was shuffling this deck, I was talking about how once the dust settles, people become aware more so about their emotions about an ex than they probably didn't allow themselves while they were doing the breakup or the separation or the divorce. So this person's feelings towards you is that even now it's like, yeah, they've come to some sort of awareness here. Okay. And they may even be aware now that whatever were the issues before, maybe there are no longer those issues now. Maybe 4 years later, there's a whole different looking at things from a very different standpoint. Remember, this person here has blindfolds. And I feel that maybe in the past or recent past, that blindfold symbolically here was the same blindfold symbolically here that I was talking about at the top of the reading within a fog, where they were unable to see something clearly, where there's something that was a bit confusing or not clear. And 4 years later, they may have gotten that clarity. And 4 years later is now, at this present time, there's a sense of realization and awareness. They may be even realizing that, yeah, okay, time has passed. Monica has gone her separate way. I have gone my separate way, right? But there is this sense of yearning or desiring, either desiring of wanting to know how you're doing or what you're doing, or how, special this connection was, because there was something here that made R feel that, this could have been it, but there could have been more growth needed here. Okay. Or more clarity in regards to whatever may have seemed unclear. All right, last but not least, our last deck. And for those of you who are here, if you want to join, now is the time, because I'm about to close this reading. So if you haven't added a super chat letting me know if you want to take part, then I'm going to end the reading and I'll catch you guys another time. All right, let's see what else is coming through here. All right, and a fiery climax approaches. This says here, full moon in Aries. Fiery climax approaches. This person could, again, Aries is the beginning of the astrological new year, okay? Not the beginning of the calendar new year, right? So the calendar new year ends on December 31st. That's the last day of um of the calendar year, right? But in astrology, Aries is the beginning. It's like the happy new year of the calendar year. So what's coming through here is that this person may have a very different outlook of a new beginning here. There's something about this person realizing something after all these years, and maybe they would even approach something very different. I feel this is a person who is like an Aries or Aries energy or fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, where they are not afraid to confront or to move towards. Okay, so there's this sense of being proactive. And who knows, maybe the answers are your full moon in Gemini. There's something here about, who knows. Listen, I'm just gonna throw this out there because this is what's coming through. I would not be surprised, and I'm gonna say this, and again, take it as it may resonate, as all these messages are for entertainment purposes only. I wouldn't be surprised if somehow this person may reach out to you. Now, I'm not the type of person to like to give false hope here, okay? But I'm getting that, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm getting this proactive energy in regards to this person, okay? And they also have full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So if this person, if R, really does want to make contact, there could be here this contact. Now, again, I'm not saying, hey, go call this person up or reach out, unless that's what you feel like doing. That's up to you. Free will is the thing. But I wouldn't be surprised that you pop up in this person's mind, because there's a lot of connection in the heart. And that this proactive energy that I'm getting here with this Aries, and by the way, full moon. So there could be this intuitive, like there are times that just intuitively you may listen. This is also coming out as like you could be like minding your own business, and this person pops up in your head, and you're like, I wonder what I haven't thought about so and so in ages. Like I wasn't even thinking about so and so, but that could happen, you know. So very, very interesting. Well, I hope these messages have been insightful here for you, Monica. A lot has come through today. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, and continue to subscribe to the channel. And who knows? Let's see what could happen here with Destiny, right? All right. Take care. Have a good one. And I want to thank each and every one of you. Let me see what you may have written. Let me read this before I go. Okay, you wrote yes. I'm curious because this was the next has been on my mind from time to time. Aha. In your mind from time to time. I'm telling you, this is it. That's what I was picking up here. You wrote it was a very spiritual connection and at the same time full of triggers because we both had lots of bingo. That's the uniqueness here that I was talking about. There was a time we believed we found the love of our lives, but we were meant to walk separate ways. He initiated me in my spiritual path. Ah, bingo. That's why this is super special. He initiated me in my spiritual life. I don't feel romantic towards him anymore, but I wonder if we could ever meet again as friends one day. Wow. You wrote, wow, synchronicity. These readings are so juicy. That is so funny. These readings are so juicy. You wrote, I hope more people would pop up and get readings. Yeah. Oh my God. The next full moon is in Aries. Okay. I didn't know that. See, thank you for letting me know. Says, oh my God, I do desire for him to reach out. Well, who knows? Maybe. Because there is here Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so it's about the clarity of the mind. And remember, he did have realization and awareness here come through, not once but twice. So there could be a possibility here. That's why I mentioned it, because it came out more than once. And the fact that Aries is a fire sign, and so is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That fieriness and that fire is about yang energy, and yang is proactive. So I wouldn't be surprised that if that's the case. I think if he could, he would, or I don't know what the situation he may be going through right now, what connection he may have right now, but I do feel here that could that's a probability that's not so out there. I think it's not so far-fetched because of the full moon in Aries and full moon in Gemini. And by the way, the full moon in Gemini says the answers you need are coming. So again, there's this feeling here of a potential connection of wanting to reach out, or at least look at that. I forgot about this one. At least a desire to do so. Okay. Because remember, desire is one thing, actually doing it is something else. But I feel that desire and the thought is there. Okay. So there you go. Monica, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And of course, thank you so much for having these readings here. I hope that they are useful, beneficial, and they've given you some type of clarity. So thank you again. So this one's for you, Monica. There you go. Intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty. And just so you know, you can support the channel just by sharing my YouTube channel link to like-minded souls, to people who you feel may benefit from these channeled readings here on my channel, or the content. Don't forget that the September readings are up already. So are the couple readings as well as the single readings, and also pick a cards, and the no contact X is the next one that I am adding more and more content towards. Okay, so there's a little bit there for all of you. And thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. Don't forget to continue to take a look at the community posts, as those give you the up to the minute news here of our channel and our community. All right, so thanks again. Take care. Thank you so much, Monica, and for all of you who have come out this evening to have a super chat live reading. Thank you so much, and for your generosity. Bye-bye. I'll see you soon.